TEM Thursdays. Wait. TEM Thursdays. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hell to the low. Welcome, everybody, to Two Endangered Mammals, the #1 podcast in my duplex. I am your host, Mr. Thaiger Adinaldo, and with me, as always, is the GOAT co-host in the game, Mr. Panda. Mr. Pun, how are you, sir?
I'm well.
Good.
How are you?
I'm pretty good, man. I'm pretty good. We got a special show today. We have our first female guest on the live stream. Rylee's beautiful hyper ass. Rylee, how are you doing?
I'm here and I'm hyper. I'm so excited.
Rylee was saying that she was a little nervous, and I was like, you got nothing to be nervous about at all whatsoever. Right? It's just a stream. Yeah. And then we play strip poker. There's nothing to it. Like, there's nothing.
There's nothing unusual about anything that goes on here.
There's nothing unusual about it at all. Yeah. I mean, when you came up to the house, there was a woman sign on my front door.
There was.
Yeah. It means you are welcomed here. Yeah, yes. You are welcomed here.
Felt very welcome.
We are supportive of our female sisters. Mm-hmm. I guess and female brothers too. Yeah. Possibly. Yeah. We're supportive of everybody. Yeah. Whatever you are.
As long as you're not hurting people.
Yeah. As long as you're not an asshole. Yeah. And even if you're an asshole, if you're funny, we could possibly get on board. Yeah. It's a possibility.
I feel that's me sometimes.
I'm like,
That's Rylee 100%. Listen, I've seen her do some wild shit. Oh man, we got an interesting show today. We have a rather interesting show today. We're going to talk about why you're grumpy. I know. We're going to talk about why I'm jolly all the time. We're going to talk about why Rylee's weird. We're going to talk about some weird social media names, which, speaking of devil, Rylee's weird. We're also going to talk about some conspiracy theories. Because this is something that you two are very, very passionate about. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't mad at y'all about that. Maybe a little bit, but not really. But first, we need to do a little bit of housekeeping and tell the people how they can get in touch with us. Mr. Pun Fu, how can they get in touch with you, sir?
On Instagram at Pun Fu Panda and on Facebook, Pun Capasso.
And Rylee, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, on Instagram, it's Rylee M13, and then on Snapchat.
Yeah, what's this Snapchat? What's this Snapchat name? I don't know why the camera was on me that whole time. What's this Snapchat name?
Soup Addict 13.
I'm gonna put that back up there.
There it is.
I made it when I was a junior in high school.
Yeah, we could tell. Oh, don't worry, we'll get to that.
I guess it was on my mind. I don't know.
Real quick, if you want to get in touch with me, it's Thaiger39, THAIGER 39, and you can reach me at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Grubhub, MySpace, Black People Meet, Christian Mingle, Farmers Only, Pornhub, GoPuff,
AIM.
You can reach me at Thaiger39.com/live if you want to watch the live show and you're not on social media. Yeah. Woo! Perfect time.
Every time.
Look,
every
timing,
time,
man. My timing is impeccable. As Mike Tyson would say, it's impeccable. It's impeccable. Where's my other? I don't know where my. Oh, it's right there next to my hand. I was looking for my other phone so I can monitor. So we are now also streaming on the good Instagram.
Cool.
So I'm gonna go on there and follow our exploits. Hold on, let me turn the volume down on there. Yeah, I'm gonna follow our exploits on the good gram. You just got a shout out, Pun.
Who, I did?
Yeah, somebody said. Oh wait, somebody said shout out my cousin Michael. I'm watching. Shout out to your cousin Michael.
wait, what?
I don't know, but I just shouted Michael out.
All right.
So Michael got a shout out.
Okay.
Yeah, we got an interesting show today. How is the stream looking on the Book of Face, sir?
So far, so good.
So far, so good?
Yeah.
All right, let me make sure that I have my chickadee chat pulled up, my chatteroony, just to make sure that we are good to go. I like talking like this.
Kelsey's in here.
Oh, shit. Kelsey's always in here. Kelsey's on both platforms. She's Kelsey is on Instagram and she's on Facebook. But yeah, Kelsey's in here, so she's a veteran. So yeah, veterans. Veterans and fathers Cam is in here.
Cam and John Doe.
John Doe's in here.
Yeah.
So dads get just so you know, Rylee, dads get the foghorn. And until I find something for the veterans,
They get a foghorn.
They get a foghorn as well. And then moms get a round of applause.
Love that.
Yeah. So if any moms pop up in here, somebody let
Amber.
me know. Oh, is Amber in here?
Yep.
Amber's in here right
Yep.
now? Okay, hold on. Wait, I got to get to it. Round of applause for Amber. Amber, we appreciate you populating the earth.
Putting up with Carlos and Mello's. Mello is
Jesus
the baby,
Christ.
so that's
yeah.
Carlos.
You
man.
get to be difficult when you're a baby.
Yeah.
I don't know what Riley's excuse is, but yeah. So all of us have mugs today. Yeah. I have my patented Thaiger mug. Let me get a quick little siplet. Pun, what are you drinking out of today?
I feel we should switch mugs.
We should,
or we should have.
Rylee, what are you sipping out of? What does that say? A giant cup of shut the fuck up.
And it's just Rick and Morty.
Yeah, Pun has the Rick and Morty mug.
It's fine with me.
They both look good on camera. I'll say that. The lighting is better. If you might notice, the lighting is better on the guests because I took down the soundproofing blanket from that wall. Because what it does is when it's black, it does, instead of reflecting the light, it just sucks the light in. So since we were having a lovely lady on today, I figured I'd give the lighting. When Cam comes back on, we're gonna put the black blanket back up there. So we got some interesting things to talk about today. Hopefully the stream is running nice and smooth. I lowered the bit rate so that the stream on Facebook should run a little bit smoother. And we're streaming on the good Instagram as well for the first half of the show. Yeah. So everybody that's watching on Instagram, probably in about 50 minutes, it's going to stop. And then when it stops, you can go to facebook.com/Thaiger39 or go to Thaiger39.com/live and you can continue to watch live. Because we are some groovy motherfuckers up in here and we like to do what we do. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we like to do special things. So let's get to these.
Kelsey says it's good on both platforms.
Oh, okay.
So thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad that it's good on both platforms.
Hell yeah.
I feel like she's talking dirty.
It could be. It could be.
Knowing Kelsey, there's probably a perverted joke in there somewhere. Let's talk about these weird social media names real quick. I know we're jumping into stuff, but I really kind of want to touch on this because someone in the room has a rather interesting name on her Snapchat. So what is the what the hell? Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. What the hell was going on? Are you addicted to soup?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
It's a problem.
Really?
I can stop anytime I want. Okay. It's fine.
I mean, there are worse things you could be addicted to.
There are.
There are.
So,
I just happen to love soup.
You know the saying goes, too much of anything makes you an addict.
Yeah.
So, oh, look at us. We got a whole 24 viewers
look
right now. You know what I mean?
Before we Peppy No-Neck is
is Peppy No-Neck in the building? Oh,
and he did let us know.
Did he let us know he's watching?
Yeah.
Peppy No-Neck.
Yeah.
Shout out to Peppy No-Neck.
That's my dad.
Yeah, that's Pun's dad. He always comes in and he tells us that he's watching.
As if we don't know.
Yeah, because it literally shows up that he's watching. But
I love that.
That's
Kelsey said I may or may not.
I saw that too. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So back to this soup thing. Why did you pick the name Soup Addict? Is it because you're addicted to soup?
I really don't know. I think I was.
So you don't even have an answer.
I was in my English class and Snapchat had become like a huge thing. And I was like, all right, I guess I got to get one. And so at the time I couldn't think of a normal username, like just my name and something. I was like, I got it here.
Soup Addict.
Soup Addict. That is
all right.
What came to mind. And I was like, this is a good one. This is it.
You know what though?
And now I can't change it.
Sometimes those weird ones like turn out to be the best ones. Like Childish Gambino got his name from like the Wu-Tang name generator.
Yeah, right.
You remember that fucking thing?
Right.
Yeah. Jesus.
It's fine.
And look what he's going on to do.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God. Soup Addict.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm gonna start calling you Soup from now on.
Right?
Please do.
Just call you.
Or
Soup.
just a different kind of soup.
Yeah. Do you prefer that over Rylee?
Yeah, at this point.
Do you not like your name?
And I love my name.
You know what, Rylee? You're an interesting woman.
Why is that?
Because like the other day you posted a video and it was you sprinting
Right.
full clip. So okay, so just so people, just to give people an idea of what I'm talking about. So obviously this is Rylee. She's gorgeous, right? She's gorgeous.
Thank you.
She's very fit,
Thank you.
and she was camping out by some cabins.
Yep.
So the video starts. It's her putting her. Was that wine?
It was wine.
There's wine.
So it's her putting her wine down. Now she's in a bikini, right? And she's putting her wine down. So I'm like, oh shit! Like, what the fuck is about to happen
Right.
here? Like, is she about to twerk? She about to do the splits or
No.
something like that? Nope.
Neither.
So she puts the wine down, right? And so, listen, it's an attractive woman in a bikini. I'm already, you had me. You had me, right?
Yeah.
Clicked, was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, usually when I'm going through my Instagram stories, like, I'm going pretty fast.
Yeah.
I'm, whoa, hey,
what is
let me
that?
back
You
it up.
back
Let me
up a
back it
little
up.
bit? Yeah.
So I'm like, what is going on here? What are we about to see, right? So she puts the wine down, and then I'm like, oh, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then takes off in the full
Like
sprint.
a bat out of hell.
And I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, okay, maybe she's going over there to twerk.
Right.
Nope. Full sprint. And she just got faster.
Yeah, she did.
Like she didn't slow down. Like,
Nope.
you know how sometimes you
Like
see
Usain
people.
Bolt.
Yeah. Like you see people take off and then they slow down at
Yeah,
a point.
at a cool-
She's barefoot. She's in a bikini. I'm like, okay, what the hell's about to,
Right.
what's about to happen? Full sprint. She got faster, muscles flexing.
Yep.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ. So then I'm thinking,
Someone's about to get it.
yeah. So then I'm thinking,
Yeah.
oh fuck, she's about to fall. So she's about to trip and fall.
Yeah.
So she doesn't trip and fall where the grass and stuff meets the dock.
Yep.
She
Nothing.
doesn't trip there. So I'm like, oh, she's about to tackle somebody or
Right?
something, or she's about to fuck somebody up. Somebody said something about her.
So violent.
Nope. Full bore sprint
Sprint
and jumps into the water.
It was a cannonball. That's all it was.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
There was like,
No,
I
I
was
think
about to
just-
say there was no splash.
There was, it was just a jump. And
That wasn't it. That wasn't no cannon. That wasn't a cannonball. That was a tennis ball. Is what that was. Like you're
Yeah.
you're
like a-
tiny. You are way too small to be doing a cannonball. That was a fucking golf ball. That was a that was a ping pong ball.
Ping pong ball, yeah.
Oh.
Like you floated. Like you didn't even like.
To be drunk and camping again, what I would give right now.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know. I've never experienced being drunk.
Well,
I've
It's
experienced
true.
camping. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've experienced camping. You know what's weird about me is I glamp nowadays.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't
that's-
camp.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I was telling you, I got like a 15-person tent.
Mm-hmm.
I have a queen size self-inflating mattress.
Yeah.
I have a portable shower. I have a separate tent for the shower.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have a flushing toilet.
Bro, we need to go camping.
Oh yeah. And a friend of mine was like, yo, why do you have all that? Like what the hell is all that about? And I'm like, dude, listen, I grew up in the fucking rainforest, dude.
Right.
I've roughed
I've
it. Like,
seen-
yeah, like I've
No.
had my fill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
I've had my fill of roughing and I'm good. Like people, here's the thing. People that grow up and understand what I'm about to say here. People that grow up in privilege, and what I mean by that is you have a roof. You know what I mean? Like you have a
Yeah.
roof over your head, you have electricity, you have air conditioning, a fan, whatever, right? Those are the ones that are like, yeah, let's go camping, let's rough it. People that grew up in that shit
Don't want to do it.
at all.
Yeah.
Not appealing.
like growing up with shit, you're
Yeah.
like, nah, okay, I'll go out there with you,
Right.
But I'm gonna be comfy.
Yeah. I didn't even like camping when it's like the camping age, like little kid. Like I hated it.
See that when I grew up, I was out there with fucking anacondas.
Well,
and
that's
monkeys.
That's
and
different.
Oh my
That's
god.
alligators. And
not that I hated it. It's just
Oh my god, I loved it.
It's not that he hated it; he just didn't like it.
It's I'll do it. I've done it, and I did it.
It's not that he hated it; he just disliked it a lot to the point that it angered him.
not anger. I guess it's
Oh,
because like
man.
I hate being like humidity. So like sleeping in a tent when it's like 90 degrees.
But you know, like-
you wake up, you feel like somebody's been
Yeah,
spitting
like-
on you the whole
Right.
night. Yeah.
but the other parts of it is cool.
Okay.
You know, it's the sleeping part. Like if I had fans or something,
You
Okay.
it'd
mean
be good.
So when I was like younger, we would pitch the tent like in the backyard, whatever, because we lived out in the woods, and that was fine. I totally know what you mean that when you wake up and you're just like, God, this is disgusting. I need out of this tent. It's gross. But now, like my roommate Abby and I are the ones that go camping. We just
Okay.
get cabins, and so they have like air conditioning, and it's absolutely
I mean, see, that's
glorious.
my kind of.
Yo, her roommate,
Glorious.
My kind of
roommate has the crispest part in her eyebrow that I've ever
Really?
seen. Yeah, like if there was ever a lineup for an eyebrow part, that's her fucking
That's her?
roommate.
Okay.
That shit
Oh, yeah?
is sharp.
Yeah.
It looks like It looks like Edward Scissorhands got mad at her and slapped her like right in the eyebrow, but just the eyebrow. Like it is crisp. I like sometimes I have a part in mind because I like doing it. You know what I mean? I'm a whole ass adult. I do what I want. And then I saw hers and I was like, I'm not even doing it no more because my shit's not going to look like that. You know what I mean? Like it's like so fucking crisp. Like it makes you mad. Like you get angry. You ever see somebody whose shit is so well put together, like you get mad at them?
Yeah.
Like fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck all the way off.
Belsky.
Speaking of, really quick, Belsky, I believe, is out to a birthday dinner.
He is
with Tamara.
Okay.
So I want to a quick shout out to Tamara and say happy birthday to her. Even though she's not in the chat right now, but we're still gonna give her a quick round of applause because it's her birthday. And you know what? When she comes in, we're gonna do it again.
Yep.
Because we do what the fuck we want around here.
We do.
But yeah, Belsky can fuck all the way off, dude. That dude, fuck him. He looks good with a bald head. Like he has a properly shaped head for a bald head.
Yeah.
Fuck all the way off. Rylee, you'll get used to that. We tell there's a list called the fuck all the way off list.
Oh, I love this.
And when you make it onto the list, it's a positive thing.
Right.
That just means you have two. Like the person that started the list, other than Belsky, was I refuse to remember the guy's name. That's
Really?
yeah. The dude that was in the movie with Lady Gaga.
Oh, Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper, right?
Yeah.
It's like this fucker can act, he can direct,
And now we know he could sing.
and he can sing. He's fucking handsome,
Dude.
rich. Like you got too much going for you, dude.
too much.
Fuck all the way off. Fuck all the way off. You know what I mean? Brad Pitt's another one too. Like this dude can act.
Yeah.
He's handsome. He's like 100 and he looks like he's 35. Like fuck that
Right?
dude. Fuck that dude. He's got the fountain of youth. He's got a bunch of black kids. Like fuck off, dude. Like you're just doing too much amazing shit, man.
Yeah.
Like that fucker dated Angelina Jolie and Jennifer Aniston. Like
my God.
everybody was like they weren't my cup of tea because I'm not. You know, I'm like you know. But
Hey.
the masses were trying to get in, but
Yeah.
and this dude, both of
Both
them,
of them?
really. Fuck all the way off, man. Fuck
I
all
love
the way
this
off.
so much.
Oh shit, Brian is in the chat. My man Brian is up in the chat. Good old weird ass Brian. Brian is hilarious, bro. He's a strange guy. So Brian, this is something he does. So he always comes to Barley House. You've probably seen him at Barley House, Rylee.
Okay.
He always comes to Barley House. And what he does before he leaves his house, because he lives like further out east, before he leaves that area, he stops and gets a pizza.
Okay.
Then he comes to Barley House, right?
Yeah.
I think he gets two of them. He eats one on the way down,
Oh, damn.
and then he leaves the other one in the car. That way, when he's done, he has a
my
pizza.
God.
That's so
It's genius.
because cold pizza is the best.
Dude.
It's
Jeez.
fucking genius. And during the winter, obviously, it doesn't go bad. It's freezing out there. You know what I mean?
Changing the game.
Right.
Oh my God.
Like, and it's good. So he brought me one time. It was like macaroni pizza.
Oh,
It
wow.
was and I don't know where he gets it from, but it is so fucking good.
I have to.
So
Listen,
good.
Yeah.
listen.
find out.
So
And
I
he's-
know my Snapchat name is Soup Addict, but listen. When
I
it
feel like we're in for something right now.
Oh my God, when it comes to macaroni and cheese, I swear to God, I eat it every day.
Oh, that's
I mean-
really?
Yeah.
But you're tiny. How do you stay so tiny?
I don't know.
That's
That's
kind
a
of
great question. I wonder every day because I
My
don't.
mind is blown right now. My mind is blown. I
I
feel like she hit me
hardly
with
ever
the.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I love mac and cheese.
That's
It's my
crazy,
favorite.
yo. That's crazy. Ashley Hamburg is in the building. Listen,
Hamburg.
I say this every time she's in here, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep saying it. Ashley is fucking gorge. Like she is freaking gorgeous, and we are going to shoot photos one day if she gets off her ass and finally. Let's make this happen. She shot some photos and was like, "I'm a little weird with somebody taking my picture," but I'm like, "Dude, you're gorge. Stop worrying about it." Speaking of gorge, oh, that's right. We already shouted out Kelsey's old beautiful ass. Kelsey's beautiful, redhead, veteran, gorge. You know what? We have the most beautiful audience.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
I'll fully,
like our
I'll
audience,
fully agree with that.
Yeah, our audience is like, except for Brian, our audience is our audience is probably, we probably have the most beautiful podcast
I'd agree with
audience
that.
in Northeast Ohio. I would say in Ohio, period.
I'd say Ohio, period.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And definitely the most popular podcast
In
in
your
my
duplex,
duplex.
right?
For sure. So we've just learned something about Rylee. She is addicted to pizza.
not.
No.
Oh no, she's addicted to macaroni and cheese. My
Yeah.
bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
I was like,
She's addicted to macaroni
When
and
did we
cheese.
learn that?
I know. I get the big old.
No, it's all right.
My bad. My fault. So you're addicted to macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
When did that addiction start? Oh, John Doe's. Did we already shout out John Doe?
We did.
Did we? Okay,
My mom's
just,
here.
Just making sure your mom's here. Round of applause for Jackie P.
Her gangster ass.
Jackie P is up in the house. When did you realize that you had an addiction to macaroni and cheese?
I realized it was a problem. Probably.
Shit just got real.
It did.
It became a problem probably like 2.5, 3 years ago. And I was like, this isn't, normal people don't do this. They don't eat this much macaroni and cheese. Like,
Really?
and I just never stopped.
So like,
No
let
restraint.
me ask you this. If you're in a relationship, right, and your significant human, like, comes home early in the morning, wakes you up, but just makes you some, like, one of the quick macaroni and cheese, like, are you mad or happy?
Oh my God. I'd be the happiest bitch you've ever met in your life. If you come home and you wake, if I'm laying in bed and I get
Also,
woken
really
up
quick, fuck Gonzo.
here-
Yeah, what is that?
Gonzo hitting us with the middle finger. Fuck Gonzo.
Right? What's going on here?
Gonzo, we'll get you back on the show. Don't worry, man. You can also fuck off. Please continue, Riley, before you were so rudely interrupted by Gonzo waving middle fingers in the chat.
Yeah.
Cam said we need to go to, what is it?
We do Ohio Pie.
What is that? Is that a pizza place?
Pizza place in Brunswick. Yeah.
Do they have cauliflower crust?
I'd imagine they would.
Yeah. I'm on a, I'm part-time keto. I'm casually keto, if you will. I'm casually keto.
John Doe said, "Hi, my name is John. I'm addicted to Skyline Chili."
John he is. So John, when I was dieting before, this was a few years ago, fucking John Doe,
Yeah.
John freaking Doe, literally every other day we're going to Skyline Chili. I didn't even know about the place until John introduced it to me, and then once I learned, he had me there like every other day. Almost every time we would go DJ out somewhere or during the day, we were getting Skyline Chili.
Damn.
Like literally. And have you had it?
Yeah.
It's like it's not
good.
just chili.
Yeah.
It's fucking spaghetti
That's what. Yeah.
with chili. Like that's like the most amount of carbs that you can put into it. And it's not even like good chili. Oh, now Gonzo loves us.
Yeah, right.
Now he wants to.
Whatever,
I'm
dude.
doing the head shake.
Yeah,
right.
right.
I'm doing the head shake.
Whatever, dude.
Now you want to love us. You know what we got to say to that, Gonzo?
Nothing. Crickets.
We love you too. But yeah, Skyline Chili, man, is like, if you're trying to lose weight,
Yeah, it's not the jam.
don't go to Skyline Chili.
It's not
at
the
all
move.
whatsoever. Not the move at all.
Not the move.
Look who's talking. Fucking
Okay, here's the thing.
fucking Slimville over
Slim
here.
Shady over here.
Fucking
Slim Shady.
Slim McGillicuddy over there.
I didn't ask for this gift, okay? It was bestowed upon me.
Word. Is that what it is?
Sure.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with. That's the only explanation.
That's
I
that
can think of.
metabolism.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird how the body is? Like when you have a fast metabolism, like I have a pretty quick metabolism, but I was eating for like 2 years, dude. I was eating so much crap that it's like my metabolism let me chub up a bit because it was like, listen,
Oh yeah.
I got your back, but you got to calm the fuck
Right.
down. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this chub on you real
to
quick,
realize
so
what you're doing.
so you can realize what the fuck is happening. Because I noticed, like the minute that I start not eating bullshit, I slim up.
Yeah.
And I haven't even started going to the gym, and I've slimmed up from the time that I met you, Rylee.
See, I kind of give my body vegetables sometimes, and maybe this is my repayment.
I mean, recently I've been drinking my vegetables.
Amen.
Drinking. Okay.
Amen.
So yeah, so I don't juice. Like I don't like making it myself. I don't like doing shit for myself. Let's just get that out there. I don't cook for myself. So what I do is I find like some organic like vegetable drink, but it's not sweet at all. It's literally just green vegetables blended up in a fucking bottle.
Yeah.
It tastes like hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I drink it because like recently I've been drinking a lot of water. So it has flavor that's not water.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'll drink it. You know what I mean? I'll just And then I've been taking some vitamins and stuff. You know,
Oh,
just
proud of you.
Yeah, a little multivitamin,
cool.
a little something. It's in a gummy form, so it's not. Don't get carried
Hey.
away.
I only do gummy vitamins
right?
too.
Oh, really?
I do gummy
okay.
vitamins.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought I was fucking up or
Shit,
something.
I
by
still
doing
have
gummy
a.
vitamins.
I have a bottle of the fucking Flintstone vitamins.
Get
gonna
the fuck
say,
out of here. Where did
yeah.
you? Where did you find those?
Oh, CVS, Walgreens.
I gotta get some.
Yeah. I mean, they're for kids. That's why I take adult vitamins too. But
That's
you know,
all right.
it's just,
I'm an adult kid.
like, yeah, I'll take these fucking kid vitamins too.
Amen.
I don't care.
I am an adult kid. Oh, Ruddy Cupcake is in the chat. My man Ruddy and the plug, Brent Walker
Oh,
Jr.
shit.
And he's a dad.
He
Brent
is.
Walker Jr. is a
Yeah.
dad. Ruddy is a dog dad, so I'll you know what? I'll give him the quick. We'll give him a quick one. We'll give him a quick because he's a dog dad. I don't think he has any human children. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. So back to this. Oh shit. Steve is in the Instagram chat. He said, "Yeah, Thaiger." So Steve, my drop whenever I DJ sometimes, that's Steve yelling, "Yeah, Thaiger." Man, I got to start keeping up with the Instagram chat. There's a lot of people in here.
Really?
We're good. You know
What are
why?
they
You
saying?
want to know why? I think it's because Rylee's in here. So they're
Oh.
like, oh shit. They're like, oh shit.
That's it.
Riley's in there. There's a lot of gorgeous on the show today.
Yeah.
Me with my puberty voice right now.
Oh yeah, Riley lost her voice.
I did.
Oh. Where did you lose it at? Maybe it's in the trunk of your car.
I think it's still at Barley.
Is it still at Barley? Is
I
that
think
what
it's
it is?
still
You
at
lost it there?
Barley. Yeah.
So we've been trying to get Riley on for a little bit. Like every time I'd message her and be like, "Hey, are you working?" And then she wouldn't get back to me till tomorrow. Like the one day when
Then you know, yes, I'm working.
Yeah, remember when we went to get Insomnia cookies? No,
Yeah.
that day you
No.
weren't working.
Yeah.
Me and Pun
What
went and
day?
got Insomnia cookies,
Saturday.
and I messaged you. Was it Saturday?
Because we didn't go this. We were going to go this.
Oh
week,
yeah,
but-
you had worked, and I messaged you and was like, "Yo, are you still downtown?" And you were already gone.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
had got like a dozen cookies. So you kind of.
Darn it.
Next one.
So downtown, Riley is my. So when I have my cheat day, Riley is my cookie partner. She
That's
gets
right. That's right.
she wears her pantsuit.
It was one time. It was one time I wore a pantsuit.
It was a hell of a pantsuit.
It is.
It was a hell of a
It was.
pantsuit.
It is. It's a very nice pantsuit.
And she was walking. She was kind of leaning a little bit. And like I was like, "Yo, are you drunk?" She's like, "I'm not drunk." I'm like,
I had a few adult beverages,
"Just a few."
some beveraginos that night.
Beveraginos. You were almost to the point that you were going to sprint and jump in a lake.
No.
If you'd have been wearing
Man,
if you'd have been wearing a bikini, you would have sprinted and jumped in the lake.
Well, you're not wrong. I tend to do that when
She's like, "I'm not going to 100% agree with you, but I'm not going to deny it here."
Right?
So we've established that your social media name on Snapchat is pretty fucking weird.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Soup addict, who's not even a soup addict, it's a macaroni and cheese
It's
addict.
changed.
But
It's
if you
changed.
turn it into Mac addict, and people would think you just like Apple.
Yeah.
Exactly. They just don't get it. They would never get it.
Oh, Brent says she got that raspy vibe.
Oh.
People are digging it.
You must
Yeah.
be
Digging
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
Is that doing it for you, big boy?
She's about to turn this stream like
Right.
from PG-13 to like to a hard R.
Start doing ASMR.
Yeah, straight up ASMR. Oh my God, I couldn't imagine having more than one of you on here.
Oh God.
Our friend of the show, Mrs. Harlow Wonderland. She was one of the women that was at Barley that night when all the exotic dancers came down.
Oh.
So she was like, she's gonna come. So she's a cam girl. She does OnlyFans. She
Oh,
does.
hell yeah.
So she's gonna come on the show one day, and I'm gonna do a deep dive with her and talk about like sex work and stuff like that. But she was like, "You should get a bunch of us on." I was like, "Fuck,
Oh my
no."
God. Your neighbors would hate
Yeah, I was like, "There's no way in hell."
They would be a noise complaint in like 5 minutes. Them walking up the stairs.
Yeah,
You'd get called.
yeah, fuck that.
They're great. They're absolutely awesome and they're so fun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
damn, they party all the time.
But here's the thing too,
Like-
like sex workers are awesome. We are very sex worker friendly here.
Yes.
But for podcasts, one at a time, fam.
Yes.
We are not we are not getting them together because I'm not about to have a bunch of yes.
Yes.
Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it at all. I won't even have all my sisters in here at one time because the same shit will happen. You know what I mean? Like the tribe of sisters
That
I
would
have.
be
I have a
awesome,
lot
though.
of sisters.
That would be awesome. Though.
Yeah.
It would be.
Rowdy.
It would be. I'm gonna figure out a way to have my parents on.
Okay.
To have my mom and my dad on, and then I'm probably going to bring my sisters on and whatnot, and then I'd like to get your parents on too. Even just for like 20 minutes, you don't want to. We can do them one at a time.
Jackie's gangster ass is fine.
Yeah. We'll do one at a time. We'll get Pep on. We'll get Jackie P on first.
Of course, if Jackie is with him to keep him in check,
yeah, then he's all right.
It might work.
I feel like we should do them separately, though. I feel like we should do them one at a time. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
And then do one with both of them.
Okay.
Like I'll do a deep dive with both of them, but we'll pick two separate Thursdays to get a. I just you know what? I think it would be so interesting, dude. I think it would be fascinating.
Okay.
Because they've lived so much longer than us. Like one of the reasons that I want to have my parents on is because they've lived so much more life than we have.
Yeah,
they've seen some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit, my mom was a fucking biker.
Really?
Yeah. My mom was a biker for a while. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think my mom was part of like the New York chapter of the Hells Angels.
Holy
Hell
shit.
yes.
I think she might have been like the non swastika wearing chapter of but yeah, like
I want to meet her.
my mom was a biker. My dad was gangster as fuck. And I know, so I've talked on here, just to clear this up real quick. I've talked on here about how my dad passed away a long time ago. So the dad that I'm talking about right now is my stepdad, but that's my dad.
Yeah, for sure.
So just so people know, just so we're clear on that, that's my dad. You know, like when I say my dad, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he's gangster. He's a veteran. He was in the Coast Guard for like 20, 30 years.
Okay. Cool.
Which is one of the oldest branches of the military.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's your cousin that was talking in the Instagram, because she said yes, Mike and Jackie.
Which one? What's your name?
Her name is Bipia.
Oh, that's her. I don't know it's Cynthia, my cousin Cynthia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Erica on Instagram said, "Hi, Rylee."
Hi.
You know who that is, yeah?
Which
she's obviously friends with you, Eric.
How's it?
Erica Gregork.
Oh my God! Hi, girl. What's up?
Right there. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah. So here's what you can do, Rylee. Here's what you can do. Yes. Open up your Instagram.
I'm there.
And you see how I'm live at the top.
Yeah.
Just click that and then turn your volume down.
Okay.
But yeah, turn your volume all the way down.
My God, Erica, I love you and I miss you.
So you'll be able to see all the oh, look at that. Rylee just joined the Instagram chat. Yeah, so you'll be able to see everybody in there. You'll be able to see everybody in there.
Real quick. My girl Brittany from work is here.
Is she a mom?
Yeah, she's a mom.
She's a mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one where you said Bozak.
Oh yeah, Bozak. Get the Bozak. Get the Bozak. Get the Bozak. That's actually a song.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a song. Cool. Aaron said every day is Labor Day when it comes to sex workers.
Hey.
Oh, my bad, sex twerkers.
Oh,
every day is Labor Day. Yeah, you're right, man.
Yes.
You're right. Listen, it's a hell of a job, man. It is a hell of a job.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's one of those jobs that. Here's really quick. Let me give my opinion on sex work really quick, if I may, and I can because it's my shit.
Show.
I do what I want. So my opinion on sex work is this. It's one of those jobs that kind of get crapped on, right? Mm-hmm. But if it wasn't for sex work, I feel like there would be a lot more tension, a lot more violence. There'd be a lot more war and things like that in the world. If people weren't getting their rocks off, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like we would be getting along way worse than we are today.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of jobs that are very necessary jobs get shit on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sex workers, even like, not to put them in the same category, but like a garbage man, right?
Yeah.
People will shit on that job, but if that garbage man don't come,
what are we doing with our garbage?
Exactly, you're freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, exactly. What's another job that gets shit all over, but it's like a necessary job? Lawyers are a job that it's a necessary job, but people shit on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Depending what side you're on.
Yeah, depending on what side you're on. Like, as somebody who has gotten arrested plenty of times, I am very appreciative of lawyers.
Yeah.
Police, that's another job that gets shit on. Yeah. And like, here's the thing. Yes, all of these jobs, there are people in these jobs that fuck up.
Oh, for sure.
And we're not here to talk about that.
Nope.
Right. I'm just saying,
because we know that.
Yeah.
Like,
just in general, being a cop is a job that it's necessary. We need police.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Chuck D has a line that says, "Fuck the police, but who's stopping you from killing me?"
Yeah.
Now, I'm stopping people from killing me myself, That's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
But police, it's a necessary job. It's something that's needed. Another one, I'm trying to think of another one off the top of my head. Fucking actors and fucking sports people, dude. Like, honestly, athletes, there's a reason that they get paid a lot. It's because we watch them and they do shit that we can't do, and we like to watch them. And a lot of times we either like watching greatness or we like watching greatness fail. You know what I mean? So like athletes and actors, like, dude, I watch movies all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And it takes me away from like the bullshit that might be happening in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
So like that's another job that kind of gets shit on, but I mean they make a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was making that kind of
$20
money,
million, talk all the shit you want
Right?
about me.
Yeah.
Listen, if this podcast gets to the point to where we're making $20 million each, people can say whatever the fuck they want to say. That podcast ain't shit. Okay.
Okay, that's why I got
All right.
literally got a different pair of shoes for every second of the podcast.
Every second of the podcast, you're constantly changing. Plumbers. John Doe said plumbers. Yeah, plumbers is another job that kind of gets shit on, literally sometimes.
Literally.
Yeah, and it's definitely something that's needed, dude. Because without plumbers, all this shit's fucked up. Shit's backed up. It's all types of fucked up.
It's all the shit we just do not want to deal with.
Speaking of sex workers bringing tensions down, Mr. Pun Fu is kind of grumpy as of late. Why don't we man, I am the king of the segues, my guy. So we got grumpy Panda going on here, man. What why so down? Turn that frown upside down.
Mainly because I'm supposed to be in Oregon right now.
And what is supposed to be going on in Oregon right now?
This Saturday, Ohio State was supposed to be playing Oregon.
Really? I like how
football.
Rylee was over there making faces like. So Ohio State's supposed to be playing Oregon?
Yep.
Are those two of your favorite teams?
Well, Ohio
I don't know why
State's
I put it on you when I asked the question, and then when you're answering,
Yeah,
I'll
you
put it on
back.
me. All right, there we go.
Ohio State's obviously
Your
my
favorite
team.
yeah.
Oregon was a team that I just grew up watching,
Right.
Because they were always on later.
Yeah.
So it was a reason for me to stay up later.
Okay.
So
by osmosis, they became.
And
like,
when I was younger, I associated Mighty Ducks with them. And then when I got young,
so that movie
was hockey.
Was it based on them?
No.
Is there a Mighty Ducks hockey team?
And the Anaheim Ducks.
Okay.
Hockey, but before
That's
this
in
was
California,
before them.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
was the movie before the team?
The hockey team.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the movie came out, and they were probably
Yeah.
like, "Yo,
Yeah.
Well, isn't the mascot for the team now Donald Duck? Didn't they do something
looked-
like that?
it
It
looked-
looks just like
does,
Donald
Di-
Duck.
does
like
Disney
his face
own
with
does
the-
Disney own the team?
No.
Was the Mighty Ducks a Disney movie?
Yes,
Yes.
Was it?
it was.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I feel like they were like, listen.
Or maybe they came out around the same time. I'm not exactly sure.
I mean,
don't know.
you have
we do
a.
have a
That's why I take care of my co-host, man. I provide the technology for him to
92.
achieve.
The movie came out.
I'm just saying the Mighty Ducks. Those movies are some of
Oh,
the
yeah.
greatest
They're
movies
awesome.
they've ever made.
Oh yeah,
Oh, they're so good.
for sure, absolutely. Those are great freaking movies. We got what's going on in okay. So the movie
Came out in 92.
right, and when did the team come out?
These guys came out. Based on
Oh,
so in 93, the club was founded in 93 based on the movie.
Based on the
Mighty
movie.
Ducks, yeah. So
So they saw a chance to make a lot of
Yeah.
money. Really quick, Chase said that society always loves to watch athletes that are great in their craft lose. We talked about that the other day. Like people just wait to like the obsession with failure, fail culture, like watching fail videos, or most of the time when people are watching Floyd Mayweather fight, they're watching to watch him lose. Like they're like, this is the time.
Yeah.
And 51 times they were
for
wrong.
sure.
like if my team is playing,
Yeah.
like say my team's playing the Patriots when they had Tom Brady, like of course I'm gonna root for them to lose because they're playing my team. But if they're not playing,
You're
my
gonna
team,
root for the Patriots to lose.
yeah, because they're playing. But if they're not playing my team,
Right.
go ahead, win every Super Bowl you can.
You know what? Tom Brady can fuck all the way off. And here, let me tell you why.
Here we go.
Tom Brady's on the fuck all the way off list, and here's why. That dude is handsome as fuck. You know what I mean? He's a handsome dude.
Yeah.
in great fucking shape, and he's like 102.
Yeah.
What, 6 Super Bowl rings?
6.
6 freaking Super Bowl rings.
Jeez.
The people that make the rings don't even have 6 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's people that work in the Super Bowl ring factory that don't even have 6 Super Bowl rings.
A lot of rings.
6 freaking Super Bowl rings. In a sport where most of the time people don't really even repeat, let alone get 6 of them. I mean, I know they weren't all back to back to back to back to back.
No, but
a lot of them were.
You were there for quite a while.
Quite a while.
Yeah.
But still, 6 freaking Super Bowl rings.
Yeah.
He's rich. By all accounts, seems like a nice guy.
Seems like a nice dude, yeah.
Fuck him, dude.
Right?
If he can sing, he can go right to hell.
Isn't he married to a Victoria's Secret model?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Giselle.
Oh, fuck her. So,
Whoa.
yeah, I'm not really into Victoria's Secret models. I ain't really,
Okay.
It's not really my cup of tea.
I like them.
I mean, you know, whatever.
I'm just saying that it says something. He's married to a Victoria's
Yeah,
Secret
it says
model.
you
That's
says you like Victoria's Secret models.
Oh
You
my
know,
God.
fucking.
She's like one of the big ones.
We're learning. We're learning so much about you, like every day.
But as Cam
we're learning
says-
a lot about you.
As Cam said, fuck him because he did play for the team up north. So
Oh well, and there you go.
And
there you have it.
I'm okay with him in the pros. Like
In the pros, that's a different.
he did his thing.
Yeah, he did his thug.
He's in the
thizzle.
conversation for the GOAT.
Chase said, "Fuck Tom Brady." Oh
So-
man.
But yeah, so
he did his thing. I ain't mad at him.
No.
Not full blown mad at him. Slightly mad.
yeah.
I'm a little perturbed.
Look, I made a lot of money off him and the Patriots when they
Oh,
were in
well,
the
then
Super
shit.
Bowl.
Then shit,
So
say
it's
less.
like, well, because everybody, fuck the Patriots. I'm just rooting for the other team because I hate the Patriots. I'll take that bet. So yeah,
That's like when people are like fuck Floyd Mayweather.
yeah.
You know what
Again,
I mean?
was okay. I'll take that bet.
Yeah, like all right, I'll take that all day, fam.
Yeah.
All day, day. Mm-hmm. I need to get to the YouTube chat so I can make sure that I monitor that. Yeah, don't worry. Y'all can keep talking. I got this under control.
But yeah, so
over
when I
here.
was little, I just associated the Oregon Ducks as the hockey team.
Oh yeah, that's what
And
we were
then
talking
when I
about,
got
yeah.
older, I was like, oh shit,
Oh yeah.
this is completely different. So then I just kept rocking with the Ducks.
Like you're like, this is
Yeah.
a whole ass
Yeah.
this is a whole ass other thing.
Again, I was a panda cub back
Yeah.
then. So I was like, I just heard Ducks and I was like, oh cool. And I could stay up later if I watch them. Hell yeah.
I will say my favorite part of those movies is when like it was like a really serious moment,
Right.
and they're like coming together as a team,
Yeah.
and they're having that group meeting, and to end it instead of like going 1, 2, 3, like,
go
go
quack.
team, they go quack, quack,
Right?
quack.
Hell yeah.
Wait, seriously, that's what
Yeah,
they did?
that's what they would do. Yeah.
Holy
And then
fuck.
like when
It's the
they
cutest
when they
thing.
would be playing game in a game, they would play We Will Rock You, but it would be
Yeah.
We Will Crack You.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they're the greatest
Yeah,
movies.
They are. They're
Oh
fun.
my god. Oh my god.
I might have to have a Mighty Ducks marathon with that Disney Plus later. Oh my god.
How do you feel about Disney Plus?
Okay.
Did you watch Mulan?
No, I did work for Disney, so
Really?
I worked for Disney for over 3 years.
Like at the park?
No, I worked at the store, but I did
Oh,
go to
okay.
the parks all the time.
So I have a friend. I have a
from.
friend that worked at the park, and I have a bunch of friends
Yeah.
that worked at the park. Will used to work at the
Will
park,
did,
right?
yeah. My brother.
So one of my friends was telling me, like, so in recent times that like there's a hierarchy for the employees there. Like if you work like in one of the t-shirt shops, you're not allowed to talk to somebody who like works in the fucking like a costume. And if it's a princess, she's not even going to associate with somebody like beneath her.
No, that's
Yeah.
not.
They,
I've never heard that.
oh, I've heard it from like
I have a lot of friends that work there. I've never heard
Unless
it just
that's like a
that.
personal thing.
I've heard it from like
Like-
10 different people.
Yeah.
Like 10 different people that work there. I've heard it from 3 people that currently work there right now, like as we speak. And then like 10, maybe like 10 other people that they were like, yeah, it's kind of weird.
Because those people they're hanging out all the time. I can tell you that.
but they're not supposed to.
Well,
That's
I'm not supposed to date a supervisor at my job.
like
What
Disney,
happened?
that's Disney. Like Disney's hierarchy is like, don't hang out with the concession.
Well, I mean, they
people.
got a job. You're not supposed to fraternize with your coworkers,
Wait, are you
but guess what?
Are you talking about
It
like
happens.
hang out at work or outside of work? What do you mean?
Like outside of work, the princesses aren't supposed.
Oh, that's happening.
Aren't
That is
supposed to
so-
hang out
Yeah,
with the. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
that's bullshit.
yeah.
No. Oh, yeah.
Like,
It's fucked
no.
up. I'm not saying it's right.
No, I
I'm
mean
just
like
saying.
they
I'm just
all-
saying it happens.
some of this shit. Okay, I don't want to get in trouble, but some of the stuff that goes
Oh,
on.
statute of limitations.
I know. But like, have you guys heard the term Disney after dark? Like,
I've heard BET after dark.
you know
so
what I mean? Like,
if it's anything close,
It's-
really quick before you go any further,
Mm-hmm.
Belsky is now in the chat.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah.
All right,
Belsky's here.
Cool.
So we can present Belsky with the patented.
that was beautiful.
Oh man! And also, happy birthday to Tamara.
Yep.
I don't know if she's with you right now, Belsky, but if she is, please tell her that we said happy birthday, happy born day, happy day of birth, happy anniversary of the escape from the womb, if you will.
Yeah.
Now, what were you saying, Rylee?
What were you talking about? Disney.
Okay, so ADD.
Listen.
So the
I am easily distracted. I told you this.
nothing. But here's the thing: nothing flew by. Like
I know.
nothing.
No, I was just focusing on birthdays and
So
noises.
So somebody asked me one day, like, what is having like ADHD or ADD? Like, what's it like, right? And so this is what I told him. And this was told to me by somebody else, but this is what I told him. It's like you see a monkey,
Yep.
right? And the monkey's wearing a suit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're like, why is that monkey wearing a suit? Like, who would put a suit on a monkey? And it's a blue suit. Like, that blue suit doesn't even go with the hair of the monkey. Like, it's just really weird. And he's wearing shoes. Like, why? Oh shit, I'm driving. That's what
Yes.
having
That is
ADD is
exactly.
like.
That is the perfect.
Yeah.
That is the perfect way to explain it.
It's like you start off with a simple thought, and then it just so many things start piggybacking off of it.
Yeah,
and
and
you
then
can't.
you really literally realize that you're in the middle of surgery.
Well,
Yeah.
that,
You're a doctor. You're in the middle of surgery.
or it's like I'll just be sitting there, and I'm like, how the hell did I get from this topic to
Oh, you
this
mean
one?
like just now when I was like, what were we talking about? And you were like, what?
And I'm like, what is going on?
You're like, what am I doing here?
Like in the movie Up.
Where am I?
Oh my god!
In the movie
Oh.
Up with the dog. Squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Squirrel.
that's me.
Squirrel. Yeah, that's Rylee.
I am Doug.
Oh my god! I'm so glad I'm recording this because that's gonna be a soundbite. That is 100% going to be a soundbite. Oh man!
me.
Oh, Tamara's in here. She's in the chat now.
Yep.
Round of applause for her. Happy birthday, Tamara! I really hope that I am saying that right.
It's Tamara.
I really, yeah. I was about to say, I really hope I am saying that right because if I'm fucking up her name on her birthday, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So, we got some more people in the Chiggity chat on the gram of Insta. Look, Instagram is popping off.
Is it?
Yeah, I love
Oh,
it.
shit.
I love it. It's
Good
really
shit.
fun in there. It's really fun in there. Feel free to jump in there, pun.
Okay.
Well, we got the bandwidth. We got we good.
Should we continue about the grumpiness or?
Yeah, let's get back to this reason that you are rather grumpy, if you will.
So yeah, so me and Cameron are supposed to be in Oregon right now,
Right.
getting ready for the game on Saturday.
Okay.
But due to
Complications.
a certain
The
disease,
the germ.
some teams don't want to play football. And Oregon and Ohio State, well, I shouldn't say don't want to play because Ohio State wants to play. The conference they're in doesn't want to play.
Right.
So the Big Ten and the Pac-12 aren't playing. So meaning there's no game for us to go to. So
And it's not worth it to just take the trip out there, right?
I mean, I've been to Oregon already.
Did y'all already buy tickets and whatnot?
Not for the game, but
No?
like everything else was paid for.
You already paid for your
Oh.
plane
Yeah.
tickets and all that stuff?
Yeah.
You should
Can
just gone.
So
Yeah, I
now
was
we
gonna
got
say,
a
you should
bunch of
just go.
credits.
Oh, you got credits?
Yeah.
So they did credit you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
But
Long as you got your credits.
yeah. No, yeah, we got them.
Yeah.
But it's still, I don't know.
Still shitty.
Yeah.
Still
Just
not,
because like
still not a fun situation
most
to be in.
of the other team, actually all of the other teams except the Pac-12 and the Big Ten are playing football.
Except for the two that you want to see.
Yeah. Except for the two conferences that my two teams happen to be in,
Yeah.
they're not playing.
We might have to discuss that on DJ Flights is in the chat. Shout out to DJ Flights in Instagram. We might have to discuss that on Sunday if we get around. I have to DJ Sunday for the game.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll be able to stream.
Ew.
Hopefully we'll be able to stream after. Are you working? Are you working that Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay, then shut the fuck up. I'm talking about ill.
I said, ayo.
Oh, I thought you said ill.
You can fuck off with that rudeness.
Listen, first of all,
wow.
First of all, lady,
Lady.
you can
Get the fuck out.
you can calm right down. You can calm right down, little mama.
Listen.
Hold it down, little mama. Hold it down.
I'll bring cookies.
Will you? Oh, well, in that case, I'll make Sunday my cheat day.
Yes, please do.
Yeah,
We'll
have
make.
cookies.
I'll
We'll
get you
have
a brownie
cookies.
too.
Your little raspy ass.
Hey.
She has that like raspy little kid voice right now.
Yeah. That's why when he messaged me today, I was like, yeah, oh my God. And then I was like, shit, dude, I lost my voice. It might not be good for a podcast.
No, you sound great though.
Yeah.
You sound great.
Thanks.
I should probably adjust your microphone. So really quick, voice tone, because you're not deep. We'll do high.
Oh.
There we go.
Hey.
There it is.
Hey.
There it is. Yeah, now we sound. See, I got the technology over here, man. I am on point.
So it was just like the 8 or so years of anticipation and excitement.
And it all went down the drain. Are they going to reschedule?
No idea.
No.
No clue. Yeah. So.
Damn it. That's a.
And then when I got to work, as if I wanted to be there already.
Ooh.
Because like in my head, I'm like, dude, we're supposed to be on a fucking plane right now, and I'm driving to work.
Right.
I get there, and one of the cool kids, like, I had a Nike workout shirt on, and it said Beast on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no particular reason, it just happened to be the shirt I wore. And he like looks at the shirt, and then he looks at, like, I mean, I wear these bracelets all the time.
Right.
And he's like, so you wear girly ass bracelets with a Beast shirt. And like, I didn't even like.
Who
like,
said this?
Some cool kid at work. He's like one of the 18, 19-year-olds.
Oh my God.
And it was like,
Fuck that dude.
One of those things where it's like, I can't wear a shirt that says Beast, and which happened to be bracelets my niece make me.
It sounds insecure.
I'm like, in my head, I was like, if this was anywhere else, like, you would get beat up by a dude in a Beast shirt with what you call
100%
girly bracelets. But because I'm at my job, I just kind of like looked at him and laughed and just kept walking.
Fuck that dude.
Why?
Because like I said, my niece makes me these, so of course I'm going to wear them.
I like him. I kind of want to get one.
Ariana, Nicole's daughter.
Oh yeah.
She makes them all the time.
Hey Gonzo, can you see if your daughter would be willing to make me a green and yellow bracelet? If I could make a request.
I just want to know like what people get out of doing that.
Right?
Out of being shitty to people.
Yeah, like what do you
it's
get?
It's a very strange thing, right?
That like make you feel better about yourself?
I think it comes from a place of like insecurity.
For sure.
And like you kind of realize you ain't shit. So you
Right.
try. Misery loves company, right? So they try to bring you down to their level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he gets enjoyment from a very simple thing, a bracelet. You know what I mean? And he gets enjoyment from it. So I'm going to fuck that up and talk shit about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People are strange like that.
This is why it's so important for people to be comfortable with themselves.
And
to like know who they
what
are.
he displayed was toxic masculinity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
it's just him not being secure within himself. That's what toxic masculinity actually looks like.
Yeah.
Is that type of shit. Really quick. The Chocolate Girl Wonder is in the chat on Instagram, and she said she sounds great. Low key jealous.
I saw her say that, and I just want to say thank you so much. I love you. Oh my God.
She's gorge. She's gorge. If you like take milk chocolate, like high quality milk chocolate, and melt it, that's her skin.
Could we be friends, please? Let's be friends. Let's hang out.
She's amazing.
Oh my
She's
God.
amazing.
I love that.
This is weird ass silence just now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know why though. I thought
So, yeah,
I thought one of y'all was about to say something, and like I adjusted my mic,
See,
and then
I
Like I looked down and I was like, oh shit, they're not saying anything.
I thought you were gonna say something. I was like, I can't talk over.
Yeah. Okay, you've been talking over me this whole time. What the fuck? The one time you decide to not talk over me.
I'm such a bitch. I'm sorry.
Oh my, I don't use that word when it comes to women.
I do. I use other words
I got a tribe of sisters. I can't be going around calling women bitches and whatnot. I can't be doing that.
It's like one of my favorite.
My mom would kick my entire ass.
Normally,
and my sisters.
And any of the girls that I work with will tell you, I call you a bitch. It's like a term of endearment.
I'll call a dude a bitch quick.
Oh yeah.
I'll call a dude a bitch with the quickness.
But like, bitch, you can use it in so many different ways.
You
I
can.
always use
You
it in
can.
positive ways.
She said she's here for it. Let's do it.
Oh my God, I'm so down. Let's go get coffee or something. Yes.
She is coffee.
So it's appropriate.
Oh my God, I am terrible. I am terrible.
the coffee,
Dude,
I'm the cream,
you know
it's
what? I'm
fine.
gonna fuck around and end up on a Me Too post. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
I gotta chill out.
Yeah.
I gotta chill out because I'm just too smooth, man. I'm just too
man, you know
charming.
what,
I'm too charming of an individual, Rylee.
Maybe it's our job to bring smooth and charm back.
Yes, we'll bring the charm back.
Right?
That's what we're gonna do.
Right.
We're gonna bring the
Like Justin brought sexy back.
Yeah, he brought it back.
dear God.
Yeah, he brought it back.
because he made the
brought it
song.
back. Listen, as long as I've been alive, it never left.
Well,
You
no.
hear what I'm saying? If you feel what I'm saying, if you catch my drift,
So yeah, that just kind of like even made it more.
oh shit, hold up, Emily's in the chat. Blue belt, Emily's old fine
Your
ass.
sister's in the chat too.
Oh, is her sister in here?
Yep.
Wait, Emily's
Liz.
sister?
No, Liz. Your
Oh,
sister.
my sister Liz is in the chat. Round of applause for Liz. She's a
Hey.
mom.
Yep.
She is a mom, and she's strong as fuck too. She gave me shoes one time that were too small for her because I got tiny feet.
Amen.
Listen, I there is no toxic masculinity here, sir. I proudly admit I have very small feet. I'm 6'3" and I wear a size 9.5. But unless it's Jordans, and then I wear a 9. But in Hirachis, I wear a 10, so I buy a lot of Hirachis.
I'm so bad with shoe sizes. You say that, and I'm just like, cool.
It doesn't-
I don't even
doesn't-
know what that even means.
Doesn't mean anything to you. Doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emily is in here. Blue belt Emily.
Yep.
She's a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that for her.
Right,
That's
right.
awesome.
We're gonna roll once she gets back to Ohio. We're gonna do some rolling together.
Kick ass, girl. I love that. I love to hear that.
She ain't kicking shit this way, Junior.
No,
Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Right the fuck down. I'm just joking. She's gonna hit me with the 100-kilo arm bar. I'm
Oh
sure.
my God.
I'm sure she'll probably catch me with it too.
Dude.
She'll probably catch me
Yeah.
with it
I
because
love
she's a crafty one, if you will, and she's strong. She's strong as fuck too.
She is.
You'll meet her. You'll meet her when she
Good.
comes around.
I would love
she's-
to meet
she's
her.
Strong. She's strong as shit. What were we talking about?
The bracelets.
Steve.
Yeah.
He's 6'3", size 13. Fuck all the way
Again,
off, dude. So,
bro.
But you know what? Here's the thing, though. My shoes look better
they do.
because my foot is
They
smaller,
do.
so it makes my shoes look
Yeah.
better. If I wore size 13, I feel like Cam gave me a pair of Jordan 1s that were like a size 12 or 13, and I would put them on, and people were like, yo, they look normal. Like at my house, and I'm like, I'm not fucking wearing. I feel like
they
a
look
clown.
like clown shoes,
Yeah, I feel like I'm wearing
right?
skis.
Yeah.
like I grew up with these feet, so they're they've always been my feet.
It's okay. I have bigger feet for my size.
What size do you wear?
I am an 8,
Jesus Christ!
and I'm 5'1".
Oh my
shit.
God! And
Yeah.
you weigh like 35 pounds.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you wear a size 8?
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
you're so short.
And it's crazy because like other
Listen,
girls.
don't get short with me, Miss Baggins. Let's calm the fuck down.
How long have you been wanting to use that one? Huh?
About
You've
30
been
seconds.
sitting on that.
30
Really?
seconds.
Only about 30 seconds?
About 30 seconds.
Really?
Give or take. Listen, how often do you find somebody who's like 5 foot even with the
This-
foot of a damn
Disproportionate.
WNBA player? Like, come on, fam.
Oh my God.
Oh man. So
if
like,
only the rest of my body could have caught up, that would have been cool.
I think
Here
you're
we
all
are.
right. Listen,
Here we
ain't
are.
listen, ain't nobody looking at your feet.
Listen, that's why I'm such a good swimmer. Is because they're so big. I got little-
Our stream on Instagram has now officially ended.
It's already been 50 minutes?
Yeah, man.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Crap.
But you know, 58 minutes. We actually made it to 58 minutes. But you know what I'm gonna do? Watch what I do.
You're going to start.
What do you do?
Watch what I do.
What are you gonna do?
Life hack.
I'm gonna restart it. Life
Yeah.
hack. Quick little life hack. I'm gonna restart the stream, and then
Emily
Perf.
says she's a size 8 too.
Emily's a size 8.
And gave you a whole bunch of compliments.
But I think Emily's a little bit taller than you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. That's so cool.
she's the
Wait, how
homie.
tall is she? Emily,
How
Emily, how tall are you?
I think she's like 5'4.5" or 5'5", maybe 5'6".
Taller than me.
5'5", if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's definitely taller.
Thank
than
you so much, girl. That's so sweet.
Listen, I told you we have not only is our chat beautiful physically, right? She's 5'4". So not only do we
Right.
have the most beautiful chat on the planet physically, like mentally, we have a very beautiful chat. Our
love
chat,
how
our chat
supportive.
is very supportive.
They're so supportive of everybody. I love the women
100%.
lifting up other women. That's
Okay,
perfect.
don't get carried away.
Hey,
Listen, women, that's fine. Women lifting
I
up
like
women,
that because
but they're lifting us up too, and we're not women.
well,
We're-
I
we're
read
very much
here.
so men.
I can read it for you if you'd like me to. Where she says, "Rylee, you're gorgeous," and I wear a size 8 too. I don't think that was at you, but continue.
I was talking about my chat in general, that they lift us up in general.
Oh yeah.
So
I was talking about the women though.
real quick on a side note, check your tone, and also, so go ahead and take that with you. Listen. I say listen too much.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Rylee.
I'm listening.
Get the fuck out.
You're gonna have to calm it down, little mama. You're gonna have to calm it down. Oh man, should I redo the stream on Instagram? Think we should
Give it a whirl.
Think we should hop back on there?
Why not?
Do it.
If you said the chat was popping, I mean,
it was doing what it do. It was doing what it do. All right. I'm gonna log back in real quick. Y'all can go ahead and talk real quick. while I do
Belsky
that.
just asked if we needed anything. Let him know. Because
food-wise?
him and Tamara are at Lakewood Park.
Wait, the Lakewood food truck park.
I don't know if they're Lakewood Park.
There's a food truck park.
There is a food truck park. Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Like,
girl.
how often are there food trucks there?
All the time, every day.
Shut up.
Yeah, like literally.
This is life changing.
Yeah, Lakewood's looking better and better, don't it? What area do you live in? Obviously, I don't want to dox you. So, but
No, yeah.
what area do you live in?
I live east side of Cleveland.
Like further east.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So like 20 minutes from downtown.
Okay. Real quick, we are back live again.
Cool.
On the gram.
Ooh.
So if y'all two can go in there and something back on, jump back in the chat. Yeah. So you're further east.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Lakewood is actually really dope. We have a lot of cool things out here. Lakewood is a lot. So a friend of mine who's from LA, he said to me, Lakewood is a lot like LA to him.
Really?
Yeah. Just Lakewood is a lot like parts of LA. Obviously, less like the Mexican community is obviously way smaller. Yeah. But he was like, as far as like the diversity, a lot of the artistic things, you see vloggers here in Lakewood.
Oh my God, really?
You see people on boosted boards.
Oh,
You see there's a lot of taco places.
Okay,
There's a lot of those in Lakewood, a lot of sushi places.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot. So in this small area,
Yeah.
there's a lot like packed in here. A lot of vegan places.
Yep.
Tons of vegan places. Like if you're vegan, Lakewood is the place to be.
So moral of the story, I am moving to Lakewood.
You should absolutely move to Lakewood.
My lease is up in April, and I've been looking at other places to go. And I've actually heard that Lakewood is one of the good places to go.
100% you should move to Lakewood.
I feel like I would fit in here.
Then you could come on and start doing a conspiracy theory podcast.
Oh my God.
Speaking of conspiracy theory,
Oh my God.
speaking of conspiracy theories, we're about to get into a couple of them just because we can.
Oh my God.
And it's on the ticker.
It is.
Wait, we already
Hey,
talked. We talked about why you're grumpy, right?
We
Did
did.
we talk about why I'm
We
jolly?
did not talk about why you're jolly.
Because I am. Okay, next topic is because I'm. So here's something that's really weird. People.
Can I say something real quick?
Of course.
So remember when? You
Okay,
asked
so
me,
when the I'm joking.
remember when you asked me what my Zen was?
Yes,
And I said that recently it was, when I started walking, taking pictures, all that stuff.
right.
Prior to that, honestly, it was you and Will.
Really,
Yeah.
us being
Because you two are the most
jolly.
calmest people I know.
I like to remain pretty
And like
chill.
the way you guys like know how to calm people. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So like you two were my zen too, because it was like if I was feeling down or whatever, just hang out with you guys, and it would
really quick.
Not that was the only reason I was hanging out with you.
Special shout out
to
the Don Robinson.
Oh
is
shit!
In the chat.
Oh
is
shit!
In the chat on Instagram.
Holy shit!
Silky the Pimp.
Silky one?
Yeah, Silky the Pimp is in the chat on Instagram. This is
Ruckus,
the
dog.
homie.
Ruckus.
Yeah, we got to get him in. We got to figure out a way to get him in. One way or another.
BCB, bro. BCB, Black Collared Bastards.
Oh my God, I forgot all about that. I forgot all about that. And my sister said, "Oh,
seriously, no, like seriously,
that's
like
the one." So the sister that's in the chat on Facebook, Raph. Don Robinson was the one that she grabbed in the back of the neck because he tried to take her change.
It was funny.
It was hilarious. It was definitely experience. Yeah. So like, that's right. Rylee never watches the show. I forgot about that. Never mind. So
I was gonna flip you off, and then I was like,
you can. Go ahead. Feel free.
No,
go ahead. Feel free.
That's not right. It's not right now.
No. Go
It
ahead.
was right in the moment.
I welcome it. Here. I'll do it for you. Oh, what you know about that quick?
I consider
quick censorship one time for the one time.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, man. You know what? I like being chill.
No, yeah.
I like to be a very chill individual. Like I come from a very laid back family. Like my whole family is like that. Like when we get together, we joke a lot, we laugh a lot. We don't really get mad. My mom freaks out every now and again. We don't really get mad. We don't really get mad about stuff. Like I always tell people that, like new people that I meet, I'm like, I don't get angry.
Yeah.
Like to me, it's a waste of for me in my life.
Yeah.
And again, everybody has to remember, I speak from this bubble that is my life, right? So for me, it's a waste of an emotion. Like there's nothing good that has ever come from me being angry.
Yeah.
Like I made a post a long time ago that a lot of people liked, where I was like 90% of the dumb stuff that men do comes from a combination of testosterone and anger. And the other 10% is just testosterone.
Yeah.
So like I try to avoid getting angry at all costs. And nothing really gets me angry. And then you meet people that try to make you angry, so they'll push your buttons, and they think they've gotten me angry, and I'm like, no, I just cut you off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I chose not to talk to you no more.
Yeah, I don't want to be going back and forth with you on some stupid shit. So I just real quick, Mr. Gregorig is in the chat, and he is a dad. He is a dad. You met Greg, right? Rylee?
Yeah, he
came down that night when all the tomfoolery was happening on that trip on that Tuesday.
Yeah.
Greg was the other guy that was with me. Yeah.
What's up, Greg? What a night.
My sister said, life is too short for all that. Enjoy the time you have on this spinning hellscape.
Yeah.
Also, Laura Cecil's in the building.
Oh shit.
The Beast.
Yeah.
The Beast Cecil. Yo, I'll put her in basketball against like damn near anybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, she's just like that.
Hell yeah.
Like she could play her ass off.
Yeah.
When the night that I met her, the night after I met her, she helped me move into a new house.
Oh my God. That's how you know.
She's
They're
strong as fuck.
genuinely good people.
And she's strong as shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
She's like 6 foot and strong as fuck.
Oh my God.
Probably 5'11", 6 foot. Give
I
or
love
take.
that.
Give or take.
Love that.
Pun tried to bite her ankle one time.
did.
He was a little tipsy.
Why would you even?
He was a little tipsy.
What went through?
They were talking shit to each other in a joking way.
Yeah.
Because
But
we,
like, why
we used
did-
to do this thing where we were like, nah, don't hold me back. And then he like dove and grabbed her ankle and was like, ah.
Yeah. I was like not like actually knowing on it.
Into the mic.
You
Into the
sure?
mic.
I was pretending. I'm positive. Yeah.
I mean, he might have gnawed on it a little bit. You never know. He might
Did
have.
you break the skin?
He might have got a little something. Laura said, "Hey, how are you? We're great. How are you?"
Yeah. How are you?
Laura's
Laura's
doing big shit, man. I think
know.
she moved. Are you still in? If I'm not mistaken,
Wasn't
I don't
it
want to say.
Connecticut?
Yeah, it was Connecticut.
Somewhere
I was
up
about to
there?
say Boston, but I
Might
think
be
it's
Boston?
Connecticut.
Somewhere
yeah.
up there?
And she is like, I give her another year, and she's going to own a fucking cheesecake factory. Like she's like,
All right, shit.
she's just moving up the ladder, dude.
Cool.
Like she ain't even. I think as long as she's still with Cheesecake Factory, but she's not even moving up the ladder. Like she built a fucking ladder and climbed that. Like,
Okay.
yeah, that's how.
Oh, she's at Texas now.
She's in Texas now. Texas, don't mess with Texas, dog.
Hey man, everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah, man, that's a shock. I'm surprised she's there.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm looking for every excuse I can to use that. I'm going to use it at every.
What would happen
Right?
if Texas just decided to say fuck it?
I feel like Texas has been doing that for years.
yeah. I was gonna say-
no, but I mean, like, fuck y'all.
Oh,
We're
she's in Fort Worth.
We're taking the fight to you.
What?
Taking the fight to who, though?
Well, you know, like the rest of the country.
Like, what
Like,
would
I feel,
happen?
I feel Texas. I feel the country is, well, politics, if you will. Not that we
Right.
talk about them,
Right.
But I feel like they always try to do things to not get Texas mad. You know what I mean? Because I think they know if Texas were to full out revolt, I don't care what military we have, you ain't beating Texas.
Yeah, I feel like Texas is they're kind of on a
You know what I mean?
whole
Like,
other- they're kind of on a whole other.
It's
landscape.
bigger than half of the country.
Yeah, and there's a lot of tigers down there too.
There are a lot of tigers.
There's a lot of there's more tigers in Texas and in Oklahoma than all of the wild.
You know, I still have not watched that show.
Tiger
Yeah.
King. I've never watched it, but I've talked to people about it, and people are like, well, if you haven't watched it, why do you know so much about it? And I go,
The
because
memes.
I lived in Mustang, Oklahoma for about 2 years, right? There's a Coast Guard military base there. So, well, not in Mustang, but right outside of Mustang. But we lived in Mustang, Oklahoma. We were the black family, like in this area that we were in, right? So when somebody described the show to me, and they were like, yeah, it's this gay gun-toting hillbilly who owns a bunch of tigers. I was like, yeah. And they were waiting for me to be like, what? I'm like, yeah, that's pretty par for the course. Like, it's not shocking. Like the only difference is, I didn't meet many gay ones, but there was a couple, there was a few for sure. So it's like when they're like, yeah, he owns a bunch of land and he has a bunch of tigers. I'm like, yeah, because that's normal.
That's
in
normal
Oklahoma,
there.
that's normal.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure about Texas. I can't speak for Texas, but definitely. She says she's still working at the Big Cheese, and I have my own restaurant now. See, I told you. I told
Right?
you. I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Surprise,
Good for her.
motherfucker.
That's dope.
Yeah, good for you. You know what? We're going to give her a round of applause. We're going to give her a round of applause for that. Round of applause for Miss Cecil. 13 years strong.
Yep.
She's been at Cheesecake Factory almost as long as you've been at UPS.
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I love Cheesecake Factory.
Do you? I've been there twice in my life.
Dude, their shepherd's pie.
What the fuck is... So shepherd's pie is not sweet.
No.
Fuck
No.
that. If it's going to be called pie, it should be sweet.
No.
And I'm not doing it.
the
I
best.
refuse. No.
Okay.
Unless you pour sugar on it.
I mean, that's fine. More for me.
It's like
I'll take
it's like the
yours.
first time I had a pot. What is it? A pot pie?
Oh.
Yeah.
Like
Right?
Oh my
it got
God.
made for me, and I took a bite. I was like, "What the fuck is this? There's fucking vegetables in this. This isn't a damn pie." Like,
Savory pies. I love it.
and
Oh my
is
God.
cheesecake more of a pie than a cake?
I guess it could be
Yeah.
both.
Cecil,
could
is
be.
is cheesecake more of a pie
It
than a
is more
cake?
of a pie. Because
I
it's
feel
got like the crust and everything.
I feel like it's more pie than cake. Also, Styles is in the chat on Instagram. Okay. What up? What up? My man Paul, All Day Paul is in the chat, and he's out in Vegas now.
Okay.
So we're gonna work on getting me DJing out there.
Cool.
In the good old Las Vegas.
Oh my God, you
Las
can meet
Vegas.
Pauly D.
I don't give a flying Jehovah fuck about Pauly D.
Oh shit!
Listen, I've met him a bunch of times. I didn't care about him when I met him. I don't
I
really
love him.
You-
I love the show though. I'm
you would
hooked on Jersey Shore.
You would. You're hooked on everything. You're hooked on soup. You're hooked on macaroni and cheese. You're hooked on
Jersey
Shore.
Shore.
Sure.
Are you hooked on Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
I used to be.
Too bad. It's going away. So
I heard about
So
that.
they're canceling it after 14 years.
What an end of an era this is.
I mean,
like,
I don't know about all that.
oh my God, shut
please
up.
Continue.
Are you kidding me? They provide
Okay, first of all, check
so
the tone
much
yet
entertainment.
again.
That's a good way of putting it.
They
They have provided entertainment.
Yeah.
so
Yes.
much entertainment, so many memes.
So many sex tapes.
Right?
There was only like the one, right?
No.
I feel like there's. I feel like
just a few more.
Yeah, I feel like a couple of people
There's
in
a
the
couple?
family have had a couple of leaks.
Oh, who cares?
You're right.
No, yeah, for sure. No, for
Who
sure.
You're
cares?
right. You're right.
Even if okay, this is what
Would that make her the most successful sex worker in history?
I'm gonna
I'd have to say yes.
and this is what I have to say on this because a
Although-
lot of people.
Wait, really quick.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan is the highest paid porn star.
He is.
highest paid porn performer.
He is.
because his sex tape netted him a $2 million payout for one tape which makes him the highest paid porn performer.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, what were you saying, Rylee? I didn't mean to talk over you, even though this is my shit.
No, it's okay.
Well, I know it's okay, but please continue.
No, I hate when people
So we cut off Rylee, and we just now. I was just kidding.
Listen. I hate when people bring up the whole sex tape thing and how.
Why? It's part of her. It's part of her.
Well, no, because what
career.
I'm saying is what she did. Obviously, she didn't think it would happen, but from what she made from it is like a whole.
She knew what she was doing when she made that sex tape.
Yeah, but
Listen,
did she know it was going to result in like years and years and years of a reality show?
Yes,
That's exactly why she did
that
it.
was that was
Other
the plan.
people do
It's
that
called
shit.
attention seeking.
Listen,
I understand,
when sex tapes,
but-
real quick, again, not to cut you off, but I'm going to. When sex tapes leak,
Yeah,
they don't leak.
they're released.
Yeah,
yeah.
her and Ray J were looking into the camera, like that was on purpose, and it was on purpose to boost forward. Who's real quick, Pun, whose sex tape came out first, her or Pamela Anderson's?
I think we did this before. Pamela Anderson.
I think Pamela Anderson's came first.
Yeah.
So after Pam and Tommy's sex tape leaked, right?
Yeah.
Which was fucking directed. There was a cameraman. That wasn't a fucking sex tape.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it
Right.
leaked. And then Pamela Anderson got a bunch of fame from it. Tommy Lee got a bunch of fame from it. You know what I mean? So then after that, everyone's sex tape started leaking.
I mean, that's a money move.
China from WWE had
Yeah.
a sex tape come out.
That's like, man.
When did this come out? 90. Oh no, wait, hold on. Let me.
Oh God.
There's not any pictures as it came out.
No, there's some pictures.
Okay, never mind. I won't put-
I'm just trying to. In 95.
Okay.
So yeah, way before.
Can I put that on the screen? Is it safe?
Yeah,
to,
this picture's fine.
Okay.
This picture's fine right here.
Okay, so what was it? 94.
95.
Okay,
Yeah.
and when did the Ray J and
not till,
Kardashian?
like 2000 something.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
So after once Pamela Anderson did it, right, and I'm sure there's probably another one that leaked before that, but let's just say that she's the Christopher Columbus of sex tapes, right? Then Kim and Ray J knew exactly what they were doing.
I'm like, good.
When that sex tape leaked.
She's a business savvy.
Yeah, 100%,
You know what I
100%.
mean? Like, go for it.
I wonder if Ray
That's
J got
nuts.
any kickback.
I'm sure.
I wonder if he got some loot from that.
Hey man, just like the song said, I hit it first.
I hit it first.
Hit first.
That's like the best diss track ever.
Doesn't he has like a line of headphones now, doesn't he?
He
Like
does.
the earbuds.
Yeah. Yep.
Raycons.
Kelsey just said, I was just looking at Vegas flights. I have 8 bazillion credits to use before next March.
I got a whole bunch too.
Oh, looks like I'm the only one without credits, but flights are cheap. I'll fly out to Vegas. Fuck it. Rylee, you want to go out to Vegas for like an hour?
Can we
Right.
please see Pauly D? I want to meet him.
You can do whatever you want. Listen,
why don't you like him? I
listen,
wanna
you
know.
are a whole ass adult, so you can do whatever tickles your jaw.
Why don't you like him?
It's not that I don't like him. I just don't care about him.
Oh,
Like DJ to DJ, he's not a great DJ.
that's what I've heard.
He's not at all. And so he was part of the issue of people getting booked because of popularity. You know what I
Right.
mean? And then when he got booked here in Cleveland, a lot of those places didn't make their money back because it's like $50,000 to book him. You're not making that back at a smaller
Yeah.
venue. You know what I mean?
I know he goes to Forward, yeah, a lot. That's what I heard.
Yeah, fuck
him.
that place too. But yeah, like no, I can't really say that. But yeah, he's not a great DJ. Now, at the same time, he's still a DJ.
Right.
So I'm not going to hate on another DJ making their money.
Right.
That's not where my issue with him comes from. Not at all. Make your money. However you make your money, make your money. I will never hate on another person for making their money unless they're doing it in a way that is detrimental to someone else or negatively impacting someone,
Right.
i.e. Pimps. Not a big fan of pimps.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of sex traffickers.
Right.
Yeah. Oh no.
And by not a big fan, I mean I will probably beat them until I break my hand.
Amen.
So like however you make your money, as long as you're not hurting someone else or making money off of the backs of someone else's labor, outside of like if you own a company and you have people that work for you and you're paying them,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
okay, fine. pimps a lot of times make money off of someone else having sex, and they get none of the money. So fuck those guys.
Yeah.
And gals. There's a few lady ones out there. People like that, or people that Ponzi schemes and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like fuck all that shit. But if you're chasing your dream and you're making money from it, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate. Now Paris Hilton, fuck her when she DJ'd. Because she wasn't DJing.
Like she wasn't even. Yeah.
Somebody else was literally ghost DJing
Right.
for her. So fuck that. Like that can kiss my. And plus, she was already rich.
Right.
Also, that's my opinion on Bella Thorne joining OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was a whole thing that she did.
That was all we talked about. That
He did.
You know,
That
if you
was
actually
fucked
watched the show, you would don't give me that look. Look at this look she just did. I wish I could zoom in. Oh my God, Rylee, don't be giving me that look, girl.
I'm so sorry.
Girl, I will have my sister come in here and
I will
slap the
try to
getting.
make
I'm
sure
joking.
it doesn't happen again.
Nah, you good. Make as many faces as you want. I'll just throw this water bottle at you. You're like, no, she messed it up for a lot of people. And at first I was like, no, it's good. Let her do her thing. But then when I found out like her reasonings behind it and like how it messed it up for a lot of people and how a lot of people aren't getting their payouts and stuff, then I was like, okay, this is kind of fucked up. Yeah, like you're already worth 12 million.
Right.
Why are you jumping on this platform that people are literally feeding their family with?
She is one of those. She's trying so hard to stay relevant. And it's just like, dude.
You think that's what it is?
100%. Because first she was on Disney Channel. Yep. I think that's where she started out. And then from there, she did like some Netflix movies. And then she started dating Tana Mojo.
She also directed a couple of porns on Pornhub.
She did.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But after her big breakup, because Tana kept her in like the limelight with YouTube and everything like that. So she was good for a while. She was steady and people really liked her. And then once they had that public breakup,
so
she kind of
what you're saying is to get the stream to pop off, I got to start dating a popular YouTuber. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
That's kind of how the algorithm works now.
I know. That's how it works. I gotta find me a popular YouTuber.
Yes.
I wonder what Jeffree Star is up to.
I was. Oh my god. I was gonna ask.
Hey Jeff, holla at your boy, man. Holla at your boy.
Was going to ask if we were going to talk about this.
Wasn't he canceled?
He and Shane Dawson were both canceled.
Shane, and that lady. What's the lady's name?
Tati Westbrook.
I
could talk about this all day.
I mean, we can build on it. Let's
this is
let's get
fabulous.
into it.
This is content. Okay.
Because I'm clearly not going to just talk about it because one of my friends, she goes by the name of Bextraordinary.
Yeah.
She's a fucking wizard when it comes to makeup. And I've been wanting to get her on
so
that we can talk about this because she knows about all that. She does makeup tutorials as well. I filmed like one or two with her.
Oh, awesome.
She's been working a lot recently, but I've been like hounding her like, yo, you need to start doing YouTube videos again. She's like, I don't have the time. I was like, just fucking come over. I'll film it. I'll edit it and just get it. We'll just get it out there. Like I literally want to see her succeed so bad.
Yeah.
Because she's an amazing person. Two, she's amazing at what she does. And she doesn't have so there's a lot of like makeup YouTubers right now that are at the point that companies just throw shit at them.
Yeah.
Like here's all this stuff. She's at the point right now that she's buying her stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like she's not getting stuff thrown at her. And so that I feel like that makes her a little bit more honest. Like anyone can say, listen, full disclosure, this was given to me, but I'm going to give you my unbiased opinion. You know what I mean? And then like not a negative thing comes out of their mouth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like right now she's at the point that her opinions are unbiased and
that's good.
And she's a solid person. I just want to see her succeed. And if my camera gear can help her succeed, I'm 100% about that life. Yeah. But I didn't mean to cut you off. Please continue.
No, you're good.
Spill the tea, if you will.
So it all happened like last year. The first one, they called it Dramageddon, where
oh my God.
Tati like called out James Charles saying that he was a predator, blah, 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 blah. He's a very young.
Wasn't the dude a virgin?
Yeah. He's a very young and up and coming YouTuber that does
That dude has millions of followers. That's not up and coming.
Well, like no. In the makeup industry, he was like coming up, and that's why I think Jeffree Star was kind of like, oh shit, like he's getting big because that's competition for you. You know what I mean?
Trying to calm him down a little bit.
Exactly. So it was.
She said exactly.
So. They caused all this drama.
Oh, wait a minute. Not to cut you off.
What?
Mel is in the chat right now, pun. And Mel is a mom.
Oh, shit.
Hey.
So shout out to Mel.
Yep.
I don't know if she knows, but we give moms a round of applause when they join the chat. So shout out to Mel. Okay, please, Rylee, continue.
So
Real quick, Brianna's in the chat. What up, Bree?
Oh shit.
Okay.
hello, Brie.
Please, Rylee, continue.
So yeah, they started this whole thing trying to get him canceled, trying to say that he was like a predator and everything, and lots of really hurtful things.
Right.
And then it came out months later that like none of it was true, and Tati came forward.
Yeah, didn't Tati do
She did a second one.
Yeah, she did a second
And this-
apology video.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is all stuff that this isn't our world.
Well, no, like I remember hearing about, it, but like it's like you said, like I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
dive into it. Like, I'll
Right.
read, like the
I'm a cheerleader
But-
for foolishness, but it's
Yeah.
not,
Oh yeah.
like I'm supportive of my makeup friends,
Yeah.
but I don't get into the tea, if you will, of the makeup world.
I love makeup, and I've been watching these YouTubers for years. You know what I mean?
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I watch way more YouTube than I do
Except
like TV.
except for the 2 endangered mammals, you
I'm
ain't been watching
actually,
them. But
I'm gonna murder you. I know where you sleep now.
that's all right. That's all right. We got guns. We got guns in this house. You all right. I got a pit bull that weighs more than you, girl. You ain't murdering shit.
Where at?
He's in his bedroom. He actually has his own bedroom.
You didn't even bring him out to meet me.
You're right. I didn't. You haven't been here 3 times yet.
I'm like offended that I didn't get to meet your
You should be,
dog.
because you're still not going to. There's nothing that you're going to say right now that's going to make you meet.
it is a rule. You have to be here 3
You have
times.
to be
Three
here at
times?
least 3 times.
And then I get to
was
meet
an
your dog.
exception because I picked.
Pun went with me to pick him up.
Me and Cam.
Yeah, Pun and Cam went with me to pick
What's
him
your
up,
dog's
and it
name?
even took. I'm not going to tell you because then you're going to be like trying to call him and stuff.
My dog's name is Calzone.
My dog's name
Calzone? That
dog's-
is awesome.
My dog's name is Bishop. Is your dog a pit?
She's a pit mix.
Oh, okay.
She's like a pit lab. She's
not-
an old lady.
Not a purebred.
No, I rescued her.
Oh, okay.
She was a bait dog.
That's cool. That's cool. Then she's not a purebred.
She's not purebred.
Okay.
She's just. I love her so much. I
Get
could
the
talk
fuck
about
out.
her. I'm gonna.
I'm joking. You should once you're here for a 3rd time, bring her around sometime, and we'll introduce them and let them frolic and play.
Oh my god.
He's good with female dogs.
Okay. She's an old lady too, so she just kind of.
He's not.
Thing. How old is he?
I mean, probably like what, 8, 9 by now.
Oh really?
Yeah, but he's still a fucking puppy. Like,
Oh my god, that's like how old she is, and she.
but she
yeah.
acts like an old lady.
She sleeps all day.
Yeah, Bishop don't do that.
But I mean, like, if she goes out, then
The only reason that he's chill right now is because I threw a femur in there. I'm not even joking.
no, I know, like
I put a femur in there, and he's probably chewing on that right now, or laying next to it. He likes to chew it a little bit, and then he lays on it for a while.
Love that.
And then he'll probably start chewing it middle of the night.
Have
You'll hear
you-
like gong 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 gong.
Have you seen that movie with Tom Hanks, The Burbs?
No.
Oh my God! Wait, really quick. Ducky brought up remember how we used to talk about the Chihuahua?
Yeah.
How I had a couple pit bulls and a Chihuahua that would run the house. He just brought up. Definitely not the Chihuahua from when you were a teen. You're right. Poco. That was her name.
Yeah.
Poco. Poco ran the house. So there was a pit named Buddha.
Okay.
Red Nose, old family Red Nose, big as fuck. Then there was Zeus.
Oh.
a all black pit.
Oh.
Big as shit. And then the meanest dog in the house that ran the house was Poco.
I mean, I feel if you grow up with 2 pits.
Well, she didn't grow up with them.
she didn't?
Yeah, she was the old lady by the time they got there.
shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that was her way of saying, look, don't come in here and start shit.
Liz just
Like,
yelled Poco. Yeah, Poco was the homie. Okay, Rylee, didn't mean to cut you off yet again. Please continue with what you were saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll even give you a lower third. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. No, so this time Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson both got canceled for their involvement with this drama, but
Oh, shit.
but it wasn't just that canceled them. A bunch of shit from their past was brought up that people hadn't really known about.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, it was.
Yes.
So everybody knew about Jeffree Star's racist past. Whatever, they brought it back up.
Yeah, he used to say
He
some wild shit.
Said some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And I guess he's not canceled now. He's fine, I guess. Whatever.
I mean, he's rich, so.
So he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Shane still has not come out, and this was in June.
Oh,
he
Shane,
still hasn't.
Shane
tweeted.
has come out. He just hasn't come back.
No. He hasn't he hasn't said anything on social media since June, which is like for him it was holy shit, people were like, he's really gone.
He used to post
Shit.
he used to post literally like every day.
Every single day. But the shit that was brought up about him, it's kind of like he can't say anything. And
yeah, because it was like a lot of stuff involving children. And
It
stuff.
was a lot
Yeah, it was a lot of. So
pedophilia.
he made like masturbation jokes while looking at a poster of Willow Smith.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah. So the Smiths kind of got him shut down too because they were like, nah, fam.
Yeah.
That's a powerful family.
That-
the Smith now.
Entanglements or
The
not.
Smith now.
Oh, is it this?
I'm not including Jada Pinkett Smith.
You're not
Smith
including
family
Jada in it?
No.
Yeah, she can fuck all the way
No.
off. No, she's not even on that list. Fuck her.
Yeah.
No, it was really bad. Like there was like videos of him doing inappropriate things like with little kids that were in his family. Yeah.
Who is this dude?
Oh yeah, his
Shane
cousin.
Dawson.
His cousin. He was like talking about sex toys and stuff with his like
Yeah.
12-year-old cousin.
What?
Yeah.
And he was like, a lot of people on my page want to see you do this, and you have to shake your tits more, like to like a child.
Yeah, that dude is
Not okay.
Where does this dude live?
LA.
yeah, out in LA. Yeah.
It's
I
fucked
think
up.
It's such a weird thing for Shane. He can
I'm about to use some of my credits.
it's
to
a
go
wrap.
out to
Yeah, it's a
LA.
wrap. It's a wrap for him. It's a
Yeah,
wrap for
it's
him.
done.
I don't think.
There's no coming back from that.
Yeah, not really. Not really.
Like-
That's fucked up.
yeah. It's some shit. It's some shit. Yeah, I think he's canceled. Eventually he'll probably run out of money,
Yeah.
and then we'll see him in a porn.
Probably.
God, I hope not.
He'll probably end up in a porn somewhere.
You.
He does a lot of documentaries on like.
Who knows? He may be.
On
He
YouTube,
may
yeah.
end. He may find himself in the whole Pizzagate thing.
He might.
He could have been on Epstein's Island. We don't know.
He probably was on Epstein's Island.
Honestly.
From everything
For how
she
long?
said, it sounds like
Ducky
somebody
said-
that would be.
Emily said she'll meet you there if you fly out to LA to.
Emily's.
Yeah, Emily
Because
will meet you
Emily's the
there.
homie.
Emily had hit him with the 100-kilo armbar.
Right? And I'll just ground and pound him.
There you go. Ground and pound. Oh, I love it.
I'm just here to deliver the news.
Ducky said, hang that motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. That's wild.
Disgusting.
Think
Yeah.
about that. Like,
and-
no, go ahead.
He
Fine, I'll talk. So,
well, there was the pedophilia stuff that was going on, and then there was also the bestiality things that he was doing with his animals.
yeah. He was getting a
So
little
as
weird
if
with
it
his animals.
wasn't enough that he
Yeah.
was doing weird shit.
I mean, I feel
Dude,
like
I bet the LGBTQ community was like, "Fuck,
They're like-
dude! Like you are fucking this up for us, right?" Because
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, he's
bisexual.
bi.
Okay.
But he's getting married to
He's-
Ryland. They're engaged.
That's a
His
dude, right?
boyfriend,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like, I bet they were like, "This motherfucker."
yeah.
Because when you're high profile like that, here's the problem with stuff like that. When you're high profile like that, people automatically attach you to the rest of the movement.
for sure. For
You know
sure.
what I mean?
Yep.
He's not a representation
No.
of like
No.
of the there's so many letters of the alphabet community.
Yes.
He's not a representation of that at all
Definitely not.
whatsoever. You know what I mean? However, because he's such a high profile person, the people that try to hate on that community will use
just
him,
use him, yeah, for
as
sure.
like the poster boy. Oh, well,
Yeah.
this person
Yeah, fuck that.
has pedophilic tendencies and blah blah blah. This is what you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So like, it's
which is so
I
unfortunate.
feel that
Yeah.
happens
Yeah.
with everything though. Like
It does. It does.
The 1% of shitty people.
Yeah.
Whatever group or whatever they're associated with.
yeah.
The outside only focuses on that 1%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then the rest of the community will be looking at it.
Right.
Like I'm pretty sure the rest of the alphabet community is looking at him like, fuck.
Right. Yeah.
This fucking guy. Like, come on, fam.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to be better than this.
Right.
Like, you're the chosen one.
And
You were supposed to be Braille instead of Ford.
especially recently, because like you said, with all these docuseries and everything that he was doing, he was really helping paint other YouTubers that were like misunderstood or seen
Right.
in a bad way, and he was trying to get a new perspective on them and their lives, and you know, and then he was like YouTube's Ellen. That's what people were calling him.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then-
okay.
So
okay.
when this shit came out, people were like, "Oh my
and then
god!"
he just fucked it all
It
up.
was all a mask, and like that's why when he did that live stream and he got so fucking pissed at Tati.
Yeah, and his fiance was like, "Yo,
Get off
fucking
live."
streaming. Like, get the fuck off."
Yeah.
He was freaking out. He was like, "This bitch is lying.
Yeah.
This bitch is lying." Kosher Cuts is in the chat on
Hey.
Instagram, and Mr. Glenn Infante, Mr. Ilty Glenn,
What up,
is,
Glenn?
is in the chat on Instagram. Wait a minute. Oh,
Speaking of our
Jason's in the Facebook chat.
Jason.
Jason Fantroy.
Oh, okay.
Is he a dad? Do you know?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Okay. Well, Emily knows. Yeah, man. Glenn said, "What up, fools? What up?
What up?
Oh, Dr. J is in the chat. So, do you remember my friend Jill? So, remember the yoga picture that I shot of the woman in the blue yoga pants holding her foot like behind her
yeah.
head?
Yeah.
So that's my friend Jill.
Okay.
She's a doctor.
Oh, shit.
She's in bio
Oh, shit.
something.
Damn.
Good for her.
Really, really important shit.
Proud of you, girl.
I call her Dr. J.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's an accomplishment. That's awesome.
You're not lying about that.
Hell yeah.
She's
Especially if you can't even pronounce.
She's a whole ass doctor. I believe
Love
it's like
that.
biology and then something else. And then Coach said everything is kosher. Yes, it is.
Of course it is.
except for Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson.
Yeah.
They are
Other than
not
that.
kosher. They're the opposite of
not
kosher
kosher
right
at all
now.
whatsoever.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like when you're part of a community and like I don't want to say high ranking, a high profile member
Yeah.
does some shit like that. Here's my question. So like when you're doing this shit and when you're saying this shit, why the fuck are you filming it? And then not only why are you filming it, like, okay, you filmed it, whatever. Why are you putting it on the internet?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because what goes on the internet is on the internet forever.
Never
Like
go
it's
down.
really hard to scrub stuff out.
Yeah.
There's only like 3 people that were powerful enough to scrub shit from the internet. I think Beyonce was one of them. Beyonce was able to get something scrubbed from the internet. And even then, if you go into like some of the deeper pockets, like you can still find it. But
Yeah.
Beyonce was able to get something scrubbed from the internet. And I think that's it.
Also, though,
It also helps on who you know to get stuff scrubbed too.
Yeah. But like, so why would you
Like no one's gonna scrub whatever that dude's name is. Like
so
he doesn't
then
know
why
that.
why would you upload that? That's what's baffling for me.
Yeah.
so keep in mind, which I am not justifying any of his actions. I think it's disgusting.
Better not. I will jump across
Absolutely
this
not.
I'll jump
No, no,
across
no.
this table and now
I think it's absolutely disgusting. But keep in mind, the videos that were uploaded and were made years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
really
before
quick,
the internet.
Yeah.
Jill is a doctor in molecular medicine.
Baby
Jesus.
girl.
Holy, right?
Brett,
Right.
good for you.
Hell yeah. Love to see it.
And he's also in the chat.
Who?
I know her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey,
Never
what's
mind.
up?
Y'all sound like a bunch of owls over there. Who?
I mean,
Who? Yeah, I mean, I understand it was a long time ago,
But that's
still, why would you listen?
that's
do you know
what he
how
got
many?
famous for, though. Is that kind of humor?
okay.
Is he was
All
a
right.
very dark comedy, like just dirty,
Dark comedy.
dark comedy. That's why I did the. But like
Yeah.
he got famous because of the shock factor comedy
Okay.
that he
All
did.
right.
You know what I mean? Which is disgusting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you look back at his original videos and you're just like, how is this okay? He was doing blackface. I mean, he was doing
that's
all
just,
of it.
That's just out of hand.
But back then, that's how YouTube was. People did it
People did it all the time.
Yeah.
all the time.
That's how YouTube is now. There's people still doing blackface.
Yes. And it's
I do
unfortunate.
blackface every morning.
But back then, it was like that was all part of his gags and his jokes. You know, so now people are bringing it up and they're like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit!" And you kind of look at it now and you're like, "Dude, these definitely have like pedophilic tendencies to them, and these are not jokes. These are not normal jokes.
Yeah, there's no punchline.
Nor was anybody else really making jokes like that.
Exactly,
back
exactly.
then.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you have all the edgelords that were like, "Oh, this is the guy. Like,
Right.
we freaking love this guy."
Yeah,
And
yeah.
well, where are they now?
Right? Then they ain't saving him or coming to his rescue. Right?
I feel like once the point it gets to the point that children get involved,
Yeah.
ain't nobody
Yeah,
coming,
no,
ain't nobody
fuck
coming
that.
to your rescue.
Yeah, right.
No.
Ain't nobody
No.
rescuing shit.
Especially when it's not like just he said, she said, when there's actual video proof
Yeah,
of
yeah.
you doing it.
like you literally like, I didn't do that, dude. We're watching you
We're
do it
watching
right
you
now.
do it.
Like-
It's recorded. You recorded
Well-
yourself doing it and uploaded you.
It was taken out of context, dude. It's a 10-minute video,
No.
beginning to end. There's no.
You literally
context.
talked about how you jerked off on your cat. Like, no. Yes. this
Damn, he
dude-
did say that, didn't he?
Like, and it was not a joke. Like when he claims now, he's like, I never did that to my cat. It was all a joke. But like, no, you go back and watch it.
I have a question.
No.
Really quick. No, what was your question, Pun?
Like, okay, you've known me for.
I thought you was about to say you've jerked off on a cat before.
No. You've known me for pretty much my entire adult life. I met you when I was 18.
Right.
I've done some.
I was like the end?
No. I'm trying to like how to word it.
I got
so
you,
like
got you.
you've seen me in my drinking days, obviously.
Right.
Used to get smashed, tanked, like
Facts.
like to the point where I shouldn't have been drinking no more. But hey, drinking's fun. Let's keep doing it.
Facts. Well, I mean, I don't know if drinking's fun, but all the other stuff you said is facts.
But like what possesses somebody to freaking masturbate on their cat?
He didn't have a girlfriend, and he'd never had a sexual experience before.
Wait, was that his excuse?
He said, "Yeah, it was my first sexual experience."
Time out. Even when I had mine, before I had it, I didn't think, oh, hey.
I never once thought of...
Right? Like, my cat was my homie. My pet cat was my homie. He was my dude.
But there's also videos of him doing other things to his animals that are just fucked up.
I feel like this is a whole rabbit hole.
And, like, I'm the one with the problems. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the one that has the mental health issues.
We could do a whole podcast on just Shane Dawson. And it would...
We'll have to do that one day.
Yeah. I'm down. I will study up.
Speaking of people doing weird shit with their pets, before you came on the show today, you informed us that you had stopped somewhere for your pet. I told you I'm the king of segues up in this motherfucker.
Yes,
man.
I did.
So you stopped at Starbucks for your cat?
For my dog.
For your dog. What did you get from Starbucks for your dog? Does your dog drink coffee?
She does not drink coffee. We waited in the whole Starbucks line just to get her a pup cup, which is a little...
Okay, first of all, what in the fuck is a pup cup?
It's a little cup full of whipped cream. You can call them pup cups, puppuccinos. It's about the experience, okay?
I'm pretty sure your dog does not care about the experience
she does
of
care.
a pup cup.
She cares about the bye-bye rides and the pup cups because she gets to say hi to the barista because I roll her window down and he gives it to her and it's the cutest thing and she loves it. Why would I deprive her of that?
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Rylee 13
look,
on Instagram.
I fully support that than masturbating on your cat.
Thank you.
Like, if you have a pet,
listen. Here's
treat
the
them.
thing.
I treat her.
You know?
Here's the thing. Those are two things that you can't just be like, okay, you have a choice. You can either buy your dog a pup cup or you can masturbate on
I'm
your cat.
not saying it was
like,
a choice. It's like
I mean, if you're
going to do anything with your pet, buy him a pup cup.
Get him a pup cup.
Or
take him on a walk, play with.
Now, see, that's where I was going.
You know what I mean?
Or you could just go buy some whipped cream and walk your dog, and then just give it some whipped cream like while you're walking.
But she likes bye-bye rides in the car. She loves car rides. So I figured, that would be so fun.
Are you saying that because her tail's wagging and whatnot? And she's like seems pretty happy.
She loves it. If you say the words bye-bye ride, she jumps up and she like goes to the door.
You do realize I could walk into my dog's room and say fucking turtle pop and he will jump up and get all happy. And
yeah, but my dog doesn't do that. You have to say certain things. She literally like.
I'm willing to bet if I say it in a hyper way, your dog will be like, oh.
She knows what a bye-bye ride is, and she gets really.
Rice, yay!
She knows that it means we're going into the car and we're gonna go somewhere. So I thought it would be fun to take her to Starbucks and get her a pup cup, and she loved it.
Hey, turtle pop!
I mean, from the video, she loved it.
From the video, yes, it's a very cute video.
I saw that video.
Yeah, she loved it.
Fuck that video. I'm joking. It was a very listen. Hey, whoa. Listen, Rylee, calm down. I'm just serious. I'm just serious. So how often do you do this?
Oh, it's every once in a while. It is not a.
How much is the pup cup?
It's free.
$3.
Free.
Oh, free. Oh, I thought you said. I thought you said free.
I don't even have a pet, but I'll do that.
So it's free. Just go get a.
Yeah, you just go and order.
Can you go with a stuffed animal and just get some free whipped cream?
Yeah.
Is it like a special whipped cream, or is it like
Pretty sure it's just whipped cream.
Isn't sugar not good for dogs? But can you look up and see if dogs can eat whipped cream, or if it messes with their insides? Because I know sugar always. Sometimes sugar isn't always good for dogs. Is there sugar in whipped cream?
Oh, I believe so. Yeah.
That might not be great.
That's why I don't do it all the time.
Here we go. Is whipped cream bad for dogs? Whipped cream is not toxic.
Oh, okay.
Your dog could have a taste, but don't make it a habit.
Oh,
It's
and
a,
it
it's
seems
a
like
dairy
someone
product.
seems
Many
like
dogs
someone
are
has
lactose
a
intolerant.
someone has a habit though, because every now and again kind of denotes a little bit of a habit, Mrs.
No.
No. How many times a week do you get a pup cup?
This is the first time she's had one in probably 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, if it's every
That's
couple
what I'm
of months.
saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is not like a common thing.
Rylee, that's not what you're saying, because you never once said I do it like once every couple months. You were just
Oh.
like, oh, she loves it.
She does.
If it gets to the point that she loves going and she knows it, that means that y'all
She
have done
didn't
it
know
so
we were
many
going
times.
to Starbucks. She was
Well,
just
that's-
happy to be in the car.
That's how you made it sound, sport.
No, I'm sorry. No, she just loves being in the car going anywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a different thing.
That's why when I say bye bye ride, she knows that we're going in the car, and she gets super
Okay,
stoked.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. I'm gonna need you to quit bouncing around. I know it's hard for you.
That was one of the questions,
I know
right?
it's
Why
hard
am I
for
so
you.
hyper?
Why,
why
yeah.
are you so
well, I
strange?
think the question was, why are you strange? Why is Rylee strange? Which I don't think. I think you're charming.
Thank you
I
so
think you're a
much.
very charming individual.
Thank you.
Like, you're one of my favorite people to work with whenever I DJ the club.
Thank you. Same
And
here.
you know what? You're the only person there that actually checks on me to see if I need anything. Dude, I'll be up there DJing, like getting dehydrated, and
Yeah.
like the fucking like the servers will walk by me. I'm sweating,
Yeah.
and never once be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
do you want a water?" Like never once.
Yeah.
Until like Joe will walk up and be like, "Dude, are you okay?" And I'm
I
like,
feel
"Can you
Joe
give me a
always
water?"
is the one who's like,
Yeah,
like he's doing more than what some of the servers do.
yeah, yeah. They never check on me. But
Yeah.
it's a fascinating thing. If I was a drinker,
Uh-huh.
then yeah, they would always
Oh,
be like,
yeah,
"Yo,
for sure.
do you want something? Do you want something?"
Yeah.
Because I'm drinking alcohol. But because I don't drink, people a lot of times, and it's a common mistake. A lot of times, people think because I don't drink, then they just the word drink. Okay, he doesn't need anything.
Yeah. It's like, no, I need.
And I'd be up there dying at this, so I just started bringing my own water
Yeah.
and snacks.
You know I got you.
Except for when Riley
It was like that one time-
Rylee takes care of me.
This was years ago. You DJ'd that like graduation party, so we used my truck to go all the way out by like Grafton or something.
Oh yeah.
And then you had a DJ at Barley that night.
Yeah.
So like I'm in the DJ booth with him. So this was like what, 7 years ago,
Give or take. Yeah.
give or take.
Yeah, at least.
So I'm in the DJ booth with him. I asked the server, he was like, "Hey, can I have a bottle of water?" And she like looked at me like I was
Like you were
two
going
heads
three
or
heads.
something.
Yeah.
And she
She
was
started
like,
staring at you like you were
I
Michael
was like-
Jackson.
I was like, "Can I not have water?" She's like, "Oh, you don't drink?" I was like, "I do, but I asked for a water." Like,
Isn't that such a weird thing when people are like, "Oh, you don't drink."
right?
Like that's the strangest thing.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that
We
on the
did.
last show?
Yeah.
Like when people are like, "Oh, hey man, you want to do a shot?" I'm like, "I don't drink." "Oh, you don't drink anymore?" Where the fuck did this anymore
come from?
Yeah.
Like I've never drank.
drink anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I dabble.
It's just such a part of the culture there. Like, you know what I mean? At the clubs, it's just
Yeah.
assumed.
People are like,
You know.
"Oh no, you're having way too much fun. You got to be on something."
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
There's people that think that we're high on this podcast.
I mean,
Really?
sometimes.
I mean, some of the shit we talk about, I could see why they would think that, but they literally think like
Yeah.
I'm high. They're like, "No, you got to be high."
Oh, no.
Like,
They're like, "You're having way too much fun on there. You got to be high."
Yeah.
Natural fun.
One person even told me, "You're having way too much fun. Like you don't even have that many viewers." I was like, "What does having viewers have to do with having fun?
right?
You know what I mean? Like,
That's like the people that measure success by how much money you have. Mm-hmm. It's the same
Correct.
exact thing.
Yep.
my net worth is $6.5 billion. Just so you know.
I mean, look, if that's the case, then I should be a billionaire.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
if it was measured, if your happiness
Yeah,
was,
if it-
was
Yeah.
equivocal
You know what
to
I mean?
your
Like-
financial success.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
I should be a billionaire because I have
Not
fun
today,
all
'cause
the
you
time.
were- you were grumpy as
not
fuck, so you
but
might be flat
I mean,
broke
I
right
know
now.
how to have a good time without.
I feel like Pun is secretly rich. I feel like Pun is like secretly.
He's one
Look,
of those dudes.
we've had this conversation. If
I know,
I was
I know.
rich, all my friends are rich.
I know,
That's how that goes.
but I'm still going to say you're secretly.
All right.
Pun is secretly. This Bruce Wayne over here is Pun Wayne. Pun Wayne Capasso.
But yet, my favorite character is Joker.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Because a lot of people, speaking of conspiracy theories,
Bam.
a lot of
Look at
people
that.
think,
Look
see
at that.
what
Look
I'm
at
saying?
that.
A lot of people think that the Joker and Bruce Wayne are the same person.
Yes, they do.
That the Joker is, so he has dissociative personality disorder, and the Joker is one of his personalities.
So it's like a Jekyll and Hyde. Type
Yeah.
Boom,
thing.
boom. Y'all like how
That is
I just, y'all like how I
cool.
just,
It's one of my favorite ones, actually.
Listen, man. Listen, I don't control it. It's just I'm just able to do it. I don't know how I do it. It just happens. I don't know how it. I'm just good at what I do.
I'm here for it.
It was kind of an alley oop,
right? It was a oop. It was a oop.
That was a segue alley oop.
That was a 100% an alley oop, and I jammed that.
You did. You slammed it. You didn't miss that one.
Goosh. A good douche. Good douche, if you will. Let's get into these conspiracy theories. Y'all had some conspiracy theories y'all wanted to chat about.
Oh my God.
Really? We only got like 10 minutes left, though.
Is there a cutoff time?
Oh no, I didn't know
It's a
what
live
time.
stream.
I didn't know she was
We'll just
like
go.
what time everybody was.
Do you have a curfew?
No.
Okay, all right.
No.
My bad.
Listen, we can stream as long as we want.
bad.
I'll do an 8-hour stream. I don't care. We can do whatever as long as I got space
for
on
that.
on my SD card. Boom, yeah, we got plenty of space on here. We're good to go. So, one of the ones that you wanted to talk about was that case.
So yes, it's more of a true crime. It's not so much a conspiracy because there's like evidence.
Wait, are you looking it up right now?
I have it pulled up.
I was about to say, you do realize there's a whole ass computer right there that you can.
I know, but I'm looking at the that thing that you shared that has everything on it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So this is the case that of Kendrick Johnson, who was a Georgia teen that was found murdered and rolled up in a gym mat.
And there's a video of him
There
walking through. Can you find that video, Pun, real quick? Yeah, there's a video of him like walking through the gym.
Yeah.
And then like that's the last time
What's
you
his
see
name?
him.
Yeah. His name is Kendrick Johnson.
Yeah, that's the last time you see him.
So he was found dead in his high school gym in January 2013. And people were freaking out about this because they just had no clue. He was just rolled up. The way he was found was somebody saw his like shoes or his feet sticking out of the rolled up gym mat.
The rolled up wrestling mat, right?
Yeah. So it was ruled accidental at first. But his parents and like his whole family was like, "There's
really quick.
There's really no videos.
I think there's only a video like him walking through. But don't worry about it.
Okay.
Really quick, it's kind of interesting to me how it can be ruled accidental. And I know we're going to find out some other stuff, but just taking it one step at a time. Yeah. It's really interesting to me how it can be ruled accidental. Like, how do you do you realize how heavy a wrestling mat is?
Well,
look. Like, how do you roll?
They're really heavy.
No.
How do you roll yourself up in a wrestling mat?
Right.
That wasn't the theory. The theory was that he had dropped something and he like went down like the middle of the hole in the rolled up mat to grab whatever it was.
There's no hole in.
I know.
Yeah, there's
Not big enough for a
not
person.
big enough for him to
That's
fit
what I'm
into.
saying. So, like, how do you rule it an accident when
Because it was all a cover up.
Like
it had to be? Yeah,
It
had to
was.
be.
That's what all that
remember-
documentation proved.
I remember hearing about it like back in 2013, but it was like one of those things where like it didn't get much.
Even Jill said, "How do you accidentally get rolled up?" And she's a doctor.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make. It does not compute.
So in my head, I was like, "What?"
It
I
makes
just totally
no
lost my
sense.
train of thought.
It makes no sense.
I mean, that happens. That happens.
Nobody's
That
going to get
happens sometimes.
accidentally rolled up.
That was Pun's train of
not
thought
in a
right there.
wrestling
Just-
mat. Like wrestling mats are.
They're wound pretty tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're rolled up pretty tight.
Yeah.
And here's the thing too. What the fuck did you drop
Exactly.
that went all the way down a wrestling mat?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
And again, like they don't stand them up straight.
yeah, and
Yeah.
even if they
They're
do
on racks, so
even
you
if
can't
they
drop
do,
nothing
you
in
ain't-
them.
Yeah.
If they are standing up, you're not dropping
You're not.
anything.
Yeah, you're
down
not
there.
getting that
No.
high up
It
there.
was all just part of the cover up story because, as we now know,
Yeah.
that one of the kids admitted that there was a fight that broke out with Kendrick and this Brian Bell guy. And it was
the plot
over.
thickens.
Yes. So it was over a girl. And they got into an argument. And apparently, what had happened, according to the documents in this guy's testimony, when he went and
Would that
pretty
be,
much
would
told
that be
on-
considered an affidavit or is that a testimony?
I don't know.
We'll call it a testimony.
Sure.
Okay.
He said that Brian Bell he was doing steroids. So
Yeah.
he said, quote unquote, he
Surprise,
roid.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Surprise.
He was roid raging and he picked up I think it was like a 40-pound dumbbell or something like that.
Jesus.
And he hit him right in the neck and it broke his neck.
Yeah.
And then I guess, it's insane.
Wait, so he hits him with a 40-pound dumbbell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Breaks his neck.
So here it says, according to Brandon Bell, Brian was taking steroids at the time in roid rage or the effects of the steroids. He struck Kendrick Johnson in the neck with a 45-pound weight or dumbbell. Brandon Bell stated that Brian Bell, I don't know what that word is, that the aforementioned blow
Wait a minute.
broken
Real
Kendrick
quick,
Johnson's
everybody
neck.
that's on the Instagram, if the stream ends, I'll restart it. So just hold tight. If it ends, give it like a minute and then check back and I'll be restarting it. Okay, please continue.
So then the kid goes on to say that there was another person there. It says, according to Brandon Bell, Ryan Hall was a witness to the fight, and Brian Bell told Ryan Hall that if they didn't keep quiet and help him move Kendrick Johnson's body, his father, now retired FBI special agent Rick Bell, would make sure he would pay for it.
Yeah.
So his father at the time was an FBI agent.
Yes.
He was a retired.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess at the time.
I was about to say at the time
he was still an agent, and now he's retired.
Yeah.
And then it says Brandon Bell also told me that his father got in touch with Sheriff Chris Prime after being notified of the fight and Kendrick Johnson's death. Brandon Bell also told me that Sheriff Chris Pine then got in touch with the county coroner, and this is important.
Chris Pine, isn't that an actor?
Yeah.
It's the guy that plays Kirk.
Yeah.
On the Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
So then, that's important to note that he knows the coroner. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, his body was exhumed again, and it was filled with newspapers.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
Okay.
Is that a normal procedure
No.
when you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just making sure. Listen, I gotta ask the questions that people are
Right.
thinking.
So then it says Brandon Bell also told me that his father got in touch with another FBI agent who in some way facilitated the editing of the high school surveillance video by corrupting or deleting some 1 hour and 25 minutes of the original recording. Brandon Bell also told me that after Kendrick Johnson's death, that his organs were removed and newspapers placed in the cavity so as to interfere with any effort to establish the correct time of death or to otherwise disclose any other injuries. Brandon Bell also told me that the autopsy was falsely documented. That's important because it goes back to the coroner that was in cahoots with the sheriff and the FBI agent.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh. So now and this guy, he was like, I understand, he did the whole perjury thing, and he was like, no, this is exactly what happened. This is what the kid told me in college. Like, this is what he came out to me and told me.
So are they trying to reopen the case? At
They
least?
better. I mean, something like that.
I think they would.
If someone comes out like that, you better reopen that case.
Yeah.
You have to. Especially, it would make sense because this guy, I mean, like, if he has no idea about it and he didn't go to that high school, how would he know all of that? How would he know names of the agents and the sheriff and like the coroner and everything?
The conspiracy part could be unless somehow they're going to try to flip it on this kid.
Which would be, I mean,
wait,
you're going to rat on
flip it on who?
On the kid.
And I'm not saying it's going to happen.
On the one that's coming out.
Playing devil advocate.
The one that's coming out.
Yeah, because you're correct.
Yeah,
like if you can't make something like that up,
you just can't.
Because he has times and exact details.
And how would he know about who was dating who at the time, and that there was a fight and a 45-pound dumbbell? Like,
yeah, that's
very detailed.
I was about to say that's very specific.
But let's keep in mind the FBI is involved, and they have been known to do some shady shit.
Yes.
100%.
So
yes,
I don't know exactly, but maybe it's a way to make this kid look like the bad guy. For example, like, oh, you have all this information. How do you know this?
How do you know all this?
And then,
but
the kid who actually did it goes away because his dad's a retired FBI agent,
right?
And they just fabricate a whole freaking story that this kid did it.
I think that it would be ridiculous if people accuse this kid of doing it.
For sure. And I'm not. I'm just saying.
No. I understand. But I'm saying that with something like this, it's kind of like I don't believe that this kid attended this high school. I believe they met in college.
For sure. Yeah.
How would he know like the names of all these people from a place that he's not lived? And like to me, that just makes no sense.
Yeah, I agree with that. Mm-hmm. I'm 100% on board with that. I think they might have to charge this dude that had the 40-pound weight.
Oh, for sure.
Because there's no statute of limitations on murder.
Because and another thing,
that's clearly murder.
Yeah.
Another thing is like if you're gonna sit here and bring up a case years and years later, how are you gonna know like, oh, he was taking steroids at the time when you didn't even like know him at the, or, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like little things like that where I'm like, so what
those are only
business
things that you could whatever his face could have told you.
Right. Like why would
you're not gonna
why
know
would
that.
somebody bring this up years and years later, construct this whole intricate story with all these weird details, like and it's all details that absolutely add up to
Well, no, I wasn't
the
saying
case.
he constructed it.
No, I know.
I was saying like maybe whatever that kid's name is who actually did it.
Oh, you think?
Maybe he was told, "Hey, tell your friend exactly what happened."
Yeah.
Because then that could put him at the place of, you know what I mean? And then being an ex-FBI's son, they just make you go away. And then there's this dude who had nothing to do with it, just heard a story, but you have exact dates, details, times to what happened.
But then it's like, why even bring it up again? When it was...
First of all, why are you holding the microphone like that?
Oh, sorry. I was adjusting it. I was adjusting it
Because
it
if
was
you bring it
awkward.
up now, there's a clear end to it. Whether it's the dude who did it or this dude, there will be a clear end to it because now there's evidence. Now there's an actual testimony of to what happened.
Right.
Real quick, and in the Instagram chat, Jill said, "What a weight, pardon the pun, to live with. Sure, there can be a cover up, but unless you're a sociopath/psychopath, how do you live with that?"
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
That is a lot. That is a lot to live with.
That's like, no. And I'm sorry, but like, it's one thing as a teenager to lose control of your emotions, especially when you mix steroids in with the mix and everything. But okay, if you hit somebody, right? Yeah. That's one thing where you're like, oh shit, what did I do? Yeah. But to then sit there and think,
and like
okay, we're gonna roll him up in a wrestling mat.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna hope everybody thinks it was an accident. Like, no, there's something fucking wrong with you.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Like,
hitting someone is one thing. Getting mad, hitting somebody with your hand, that's one thing.
That's one thing.
You picked up a 40-pound weight.
45.
There's a 45-pound weight. There's nothing that you can hit with a 45-pound weight that's going to survive that blow.
Yeah.
Like this like that shit may work in the movies and people may live through it. Our stream on Instagram just ended real quick. People may live through that in the movies, but it doesn't work in real life. Like you hit something with a 45-pound weight.
No.
You're destroying whatever you hit.
Especially in the neck.
Yeah. Unless you hit like a rhino or something. Like
not a high school kid.
Yeah, not another human.
Yeah, absolutely. Like there's no way that you swung a 45-pound weight at someone and didn't think that you were going to kill them.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Like I've been in plenty of fights in my life. And one thing that I've never done is hold on. Okay. One thing I can't talk and type at the same time. So one thing that I've never done is try to like bring weapons into the mix whenever I get into the fight.
Yeah.
And mainly because the minute that you do that, there's a far higher risk that someone could get critically injured
or bring a bigger weapon.
Yeah. I mean, but mainly for me, I didn't worry about that. My concern was I don't want to kill someone and I end up in jail just because of a fight.
For sure.
Right.
Like if somebody's trying to kill me, then they got to go.
Yeah.
But if it's just a fight, like I'm talking like my teenage years, I'm just in a fight. I'm not bringing a bat. I'm not bringing a club. I'm not doing none of that. And I'm not worried about what they're doing.
Honestly,
Let me finish real quick, bro. Yeah. I just don't want to be in a position, like I've always thought to myself, I don't want to be in a position where I hit this person with this thing and they don't wake up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so for this cat to pick up a 45-pound weight and swing it at somebody like that, like he had to have known what he was doing.
He had
to have. Yeah. Like it's hard to curl a 45-pound weight.
Right?
You know what I mean? It ain't just an easy thing to curl.
No.
I know for some people it might be and they can fuck all the way off. But
this is a high school kid.
Well, I mean, if he's juicing, it's probably
exactly. Yeah. You know, who's on steroids?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you got to know what you're doing.
You've got the roid rage going, and then you've got the whole jealousy conflict because this apparently something happened with the girlfriend. So of course he's like, oh man, my testosterone is going, man. And like,
yeah, that's a rough one.
Yeah.
That is it to me. It's
Yeah, it's
just so unfortunate.
Also, real quick, we're back live on Instagram.
Oh, cool. It's unfortunate, and it was completely preventable. It didn't need to happen.
Absolutely didn't need to happen.
It did not need to happen. And for anybody, I don't give a shit if it's your kid or not, but to try to cover something like that up and to get that many people involved in the cover up,
right.
That's disgusting.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
That's disgusting.
I mean, that's and like a child lost his life.
yeah,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, a child lost his life,
A family lost, like,
and then you're
Over.
Yeah,
Something that happens all the time at high school.
Yeah,
Fight,
yeah.
argument over a girl. You know what I mean?
So
Like,
gross. Like,
would you say that? Let me ask you a question. Would you say that the majority of a lot of the dumb shit that has happened between men was over a woman?
yeah, for sure.
There was not even any hesitation.
No.
Or not. What about you, Rylee? Would you say the majority, like in your life, right? Would you say the majority, let's say your male friends, I'm sure you've seen at least a few of your male friends get in fights with each other, right?
yes.
Was it ever over a woman?
Yes.
Was it ever not over a woman?
Hold on, I'm thinking.
I'm telling you, it's
I really don't think.
So there was.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a fight break out that wasn't like over
maybe
a
not
significant other.
maybe not over the woman or significant other directly,
Right.
but
Right.
indirectly,
Yeah.
At some point,
she
was
was
involved.
involved.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Isn't that strange? Isn't that
very strange.
weird? It kind of goes back to the whole testosterone thing, right? Like testosterone and anger. I wonder why that is. I mean, clearly I have ideas of why that is. Like it's basically guys peacocking to see who gets to mate with this woman. And I'm not
Right.
saying that in the sense of that's all that women are here for. You know what? I don't have to explain myself. I shouldn't have to do disclaimers. So it's basically these guys acting like idiots trying to peacock because, I have the biggest feathers.
Yeah.
So
Right.
if I show her that I have the biggest feathers, then she's going to want to be with me.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's just so strange because it almost never ends the way that they think it's going to end.
No.
You know what I mean? Like neither one of them get the girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously every now and again, one of them does, but yeah, that's such a weird thing, dude. Fighting over a potential mate.
Right.
I'll put it like that. That's such a weird thing. And I know women do it as well, but I feel like it's something that happens more with men than it does with women. You know what I mean? Like I've seen women fight over a dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like now though, it's not so much like physical fighting. It's more so they do like
Twitter fingers,
Twitter mental warfare.
internet beef.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. They really do. They
That's
mentally come for each other now, and they play games and they fuck with people. So it's very strategic. And
Bree said, "I've seen a few fights break out by men because he looked at me wrong, or he he bumped into me."
I don't go to clubs
Testosterone is wild. Yeah,
I don't go to clubs no more.
yeah. That happens a lot. But even then, at the same time, I would venture to say that in some of those cases, especially cases of clubs and stuff like that, if there weren't any women watching,
it wouldn't happen.
Most of those fights wouldn't happen.
a lot of those fights wouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
Certainly
for sure.
not all. I'm not here to say
No,
that.
yeah, for sure.
I'm not here to say all of them, but I feel like if there were no women watching, listen, I'll be straight up with you. If there weren't any women watching, I probably wouldn't DJ as well as I do. And I'm fucking amazing.
Would any guy do anything they do to try to impress anybody? Would they do it well?
Well, for any guy, if we're talking about gay guys, yes, because they like other
Well, no,
guys.
he said to impress anybody.
Oh, to impress anybody.
anybody.
Yeah. I don't think anyone would.
If the particular mate you want,
Right.
so whatever sex that is,
Right.
if they're not watching or they're not there, are you going to do anything to the best of your ability?
Absolutely not.
Okay, then.
100% not. The only thing that I'm going to do to the best of my ability, if there's no audience, is fight. So if I'm like if I'm fighting MMA, I have to. This dude's trying to take my head off, so I got to be
No, for sure.
But other than that, like I'll be straight up honest with you, dude. Like even dancing, if there's no women watching, I'm not trying a bunch of crazy tricks and
Right?
shit. I'm just
No.
out there doing my thing, grooving. If there's some women watching, I might fuck
Because you
myself
want
up.
to impress. You know,
I'm
I'm
peacocking like a
Yeah.
motherfucker. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
peacocking like a motherfucker. Like, man, that is a fascinating thing. Now, Rylee, let me ask you this: do some women, seeing as that you are a woman, correct? I don't want to assume your gender. I okay?
am.
You recognize as you
I
identify as a woman.
Yes.
Do some women also peacock a little bit when? So women that like men. Do like you? Have you ever peacocked when there is an attractive potential mate around?
Oh hell yeah.
Wait, first of all, you like guys, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't like this. I don't want to be sitting there asking a question and she be like, actually, my girlfriend told me that. then I look like the asshole. I'm over here like.
I like people.
So when there's a potential mate around, well, we're talking about guys right now.
Yeah.
So when there's a guy around that you find attractive, do you ever find yourself doing things to try to impress them? Like sprinting to the end of the dock and cannonballing into the
I will say, although that was a very wonderful feat, it was not to impress anybody. I was just having fun.
It was to impress the thousands of followers she has on Instagram.
the not even. No, I feel like women can. I can't speak for all of them, but for myself at least, like I can turn it off and on. Like
I feel like I personally feel like, and I have no science to back this up.
yeah,
I personally, in my experience, feel like women deal with it a lot better than men
yes,
They do.
So I think that we overthink everything first. So before we send like even a text message
Right.
to somebody that we like, we have a group chat with all of our girlfriends where we send it to first. Like, should I say this? What's the best way to go about it?
Okay,
And then your
okay.
girlfriends will be like, but wait, if you say that, then this will happen. Maybe go about it from this angle. So like girls communicate with each other about the moves that they are about to make.
Have you ever had a situation where your girlfriends kind of fuck up a potentially good situation by like maybe being like, nah, you don't want to send it to, or don't text him, wait for him to text you? Like, has that ever backfired? Or have you ever heard of it backfiring?
Not really, because when they say stuff like that, there's a reason. And you know what I mean?
Okay.
So a lot of the times girls get
Those old conniving hoes.
girls, at least for me, are so easily blinded by love or by lust. You know what I mean? So we are willing to oversee a lot of red flags in people.
Listen, let me tell you a little something. Men, hetero men are probably the most easily blinded when it comes to lust.
Yeah.
Listen, I had to put that down. Listen, the reason why there's so, you know how people are like, oh, this crazy baby mama, this is crazy baby mama
Yeah.
that. Okay, first of all, not all babies mamas are crazy, right?
No.
Let's just get that out the way. Now there are a lot of quote unquote crazy women, because I don't really like using that term because it's very dismissive.
Right.
But there are a lot of some women that are mentally out there that have kids and are red flag city. And the reason they have kids is because some dude was blinded
Yeah.
by his pin
Or
15 or dudes were blinded by lust and ignored all the red flags. So I can tell you, not necessarily firsthand, but I could tell you that men are extremely guilty of being blinded to
Right.
red flags when it comes to lust.
It's
Absolutely.
a common thing when you find somebody. And by the way, I just want to shout out Kelsey. I will be part of your tribe if you need somebody. I'm horrible.
Is Kelsey, is it?
I'm horrible at it myself. I can't point out red flags for guys that I like, but I can sure as hell point them out for my friends. So
Kelsey will be up here soon, so you'll get to meet her.
Yes,
she's gonna come up and visit.
good. So I think that's the thing for me is like I always talk to my girlfriends and I'm like, yo, what is going on? And I really do think that now, you know, I'm in my mid-20s, that has helped me a lot. Because when my friends tell me, yo, he's bad news, I'm like, all right, out the door, bye, see ya. And I listen to my friends because
Right.
they see what I cannot see.
Now, have they ever been wrong? Have they ever said someone was bad news and then there was ulterior motives? Well, obviously not your real friends.
Right.
But have you ever had people that you know tell you that someone's bad news and come to find out there was some ulterior motive? Like they're like, oh no, that dude's bad news. And then like the next week they're going out to fucking breakfast. You're like, hey, wait a minute. Hold on. You just like, what happened to all that bad news? Oh, well, I'm a sucker for bad news. So
I don't think I've ever had anybody be like, oh, he's bad news, girl. Like, don't, and then get with that. I've never had that happen.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Now,
I also surround myself with like genuine good people.
really genuine people.
Yeah.
Except when you're at work. So that I'm kidding.
I mean, we could kind of the situation that I was talking about before we went on live.
Which one? Is it one that we can talk about on air?
What happened a few days ago?
Can you
event?
Can you tiptoe around that?
Well, I'm just saying, like in that situation,
Yeah.
we were for a long time pointing out red flags.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
And it wasn't listening. It was just blinded by the
light.
blinded by the nut. Jesus. I feel like the thing about men, though, so men will be blinded until they bust a nut.
Yeah.
Once they get that,
Dude,
it's like everything clears
that
up.
post-nut clarity. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And but I also feel like sometimes, and again, there's no science to back this up, I feel like sometimes the blindedness between men and women, sometimes one of the differences is that the women have been emotionally blinded.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that doesn't go away.
Right.
That doesn't go away there's no post-nut emotional clarity. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Sure.
So the men are like, you got two different people that are in it for two different things. This guy's trying to bust a nut. She's trying to have a relationship. Now, certainly there's women that are just trying to get their rocks off.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We're not saying that they don't exist. I'm just saying, in some cases, you have a person that's trying to get a nut. You have a person that's trying to land a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. They do what they do. They're ignoring red flags on whichever side. Whereas the dude might be like, you know what? She was kind of weird.
Yeah.
And he'll dip out. You know what I mean? Or if he's into guys, he'll be like, that dude's kind of weird. I mean, I got my rocks off, so I'm good. I don't think I'm going to call him anymore.
Hit it and quit it.
Yeah. So, but whereas sometimes with women, it's more of an emotional thing.
Yeah.
So they'll kind of try to see the good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer of don't try to see the good in me.
Yeah.
Like I would rather somebody just tell me, like, listen, you got some red flags. Like bring them up, bring them to my attention. And then if I'm not a person, like I don't believe in changing for people.
Right.
Right. Like I am who I am. Thaiger and Ronaldo, I play video games. I run the most popular podcast in my duplex. I'm a dashing gentleman.
Kind of the shit.
Devilishly charming. You know what I mean? But if something is just a red flag, and I don't mean for you personally, not, guys that play video games, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking red flag.
No.
You're just not into it.
Yeah,
But if I do something that's problematic, I had a woman one time tell me that I was controlling, right? I'm not a controlling guy. But we had to talk about it, and I was like, no, we need to talk about this. She was like, no, you know what? It's not even a big deal. And I'm like, no. The reason why that's an issue, that's very problematic behavior. And I refuse to be the kind of person that acts that way.
Right.
So I need you to tell me how. And she was like, well, I can't think of it right now. And I'm like, okay, well, when you figure it out, like, I'm not going to force you to think. When you figure it out, I really need to know. And, she was, we don't really need to talk about it. I'm like, no, that's something I need to change. If I am controlling, I need to change. I need to change that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
I mean, it turns out I wasn't. It was just kind of, one of those things that she said at the time. But I would rather if there's a genuine red flag, tell me so I can work on that. You know what I mean?
But another thing that you have to keep in mind is you're a lot more emotionally intelligent than a lot of the guys out there.
Baby
right
girl,
now.
I'm a lot more intelligent.
No, because there's guys out there that they think that if they open up or if they tell a girl, because a lot of the times, I'm not gonna lie, I'll tell a guy straight up, like, yo, is this a hookup or Like, are you? Just let me know.
Yeah.
I'm very fucking blunt.
Rylee out here just hooking up.
No.
Oh my God! I thought she was all innocent and stuff. And then come to find out, Riley's a little thought pocket out here.
I am not a thought
I'm
pocket.
joking. Oh my! Wait, really quick, my mom is in the chat.
Your mom is here. Yeah.
Round of applause for my mom. And my mom said, "Yes, he is." She was agreeing with you.
Yes.
He
Very
is.
well done, Mom, on how you raised
Damn right.
this man. But a lot of guys think
This
that
devilishly handsome man, I might add.
Should I be here right now?
I mean, listen. It's okay. It's okay.
So the thing is, like, you can be as honest or as blunt with guys as you want to, but they will always hear it as, I have to tell her that I'm a little bit interested or I'm not going to get any. And that's like a big deal because it happens all the time.
Okay, listen. First of all, let's just cover this. First of all, you're absolutely right. But second of all, I mean, not all. We can't speak in absolutes on this show.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
like
all.
I said, it's not all.
Right,
But it's
right.
those guys that are not emotionally intelligent enough to
Yes.
understand, like, dude, just let them know so they're not emotionally
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be honest
like
about it.
be honest about it. Jesus.
Did we just make a new topic? Hookup culture?
Oh my God, hookup
I'm here
culture.
for it. I'm here for it. We're talking about it. Yeah, I feel like I've always been, and plus like I said, I have a tribe of sisters. I say this all the time. I have a lot of sisters. I've seen a lot of the things that they've gone through with guys, right? And I've always been, in my mind, like right now, my sisters are all with great men.
Good.
Great.
Good.
But there were some fuck ups before that.
Yeah.
And I've always thought to myself, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? You know how they say learn from others' mistakes?
Yes.
I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy. Like, I see how my sisters talk about these dudes when they're not around. Like, these dudes ain't shit. And I see that these guys ain't shit. You know what I mean? And I'm like, listen, if you're buying me toys to try to get in good with my sister,
Yeah.
clearly you ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to ever be that guy. I don't want to ever be the dude that when my girl is with her friends that she's talking like negative about.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
at that point, why the fuck are you even with me? You know what I mean? Like why are we even doing this? So I
Exactly.
And I know you say that I'm emotionally intelligent. I'm not a very emotional guy. Believe it or not.
But you understand how your actions and everything affect other people.
yeah.
And that is a big problem.
I like to
with
say
today's
that
culture.
I like to say that I'm very humanly intelligent.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as a human being, I want to be a good human being.
Well, you see other people as people, you know, and I feel like that's another thing, especially out here in Cleveland. A lot of these guys, they just look at girls as like objects, toys. Like, which one can I use next, or like whatever? How many can I?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
You know what I
right?
mean?
That's kind of weird.
It is weird, but it's a real. Tell me I'm wrong. It's how it is.
Oh, I'm not here to tell you you're wrong.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's how it is, and it sucks. It sucks.
Kelsey said, "I wish these dudes would buy my love for my sister." You mean buy you stuff to get to your sister? She hasn't brought a single dude home that's done that. She's bringing home the wrong people. Go to Oklahoma. That's where a lot of that happened. That's where a lot of that happened.
The Bayou Tigers.
Yeah, a lot of those dudes were in Oklahoma. Yeah, they'll get you some tigers. Not the kind with the afro though. It's a fascinating thing. Like, let me ask you this too. You're a woman of the world. You're a woman who likes to dabble in downtown. What's up with drunk women getting horny and trying to smash? Like, what the fuck is going on there? I can't tell you how many times I've had drunk, and I'm friends with these women,
Right.
and they're drunk and like straight up tell me, like, yo, I'm smashing you tonight. And I'm like, the fuck you are. You're
right. No,
I'm putting you in an Uber and you're going
Yeah.
and you're going to fuck home. And the thing is, like, that to me,
It's a setup.
well, so to me, that's a scary situation.
Yeah.
Like so I've always had a rule in my life. I will not sleep with drunk women. I just won't do
Good.
it. Like, I refuse, no matter how strong they're coming on, no matter what. I just refuse to sleep with with a real quick. My brother's in the chat. My little brother, Alex, my little brother-in-law, but we don't put the in-laws around these parties.
Yeah, for sure.
So he says, thanks for the shout out, man. I know your sister isn't talking smack about me. She does it to my face. Alex is, let me tell you this story real quick about how he proposed to my sister. It's fucking awesome. So we go on this cruise.
Okay.
Right? And Alex is jacked to the fucking gills. Like he's like fucking Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Like he's big as shit. Eats everything. Why is Rylee leaning back all fucking comfortable and shit?
I mean,
No, leave
Sorry,
your
I was
chat.
listening to your story.
So he eats everything, right? And like, so we would order stuff on the cruise. Like when we go to dinner, we'd just order a bunch of shit. If we didn't like it, he'd be like, "Oh, I'll try it." And by try it, he would just finish it. Right?
I use the garbage disposal.
So literally. So then one day he's not feeling great. He's not feeling well, and I'm like, "Oh shit! Like, did all this shit get to him?" Like, we go on our excursion or whatever, and we're walking around. He's not really eating, and I'm like, man, I'm starting to get worried about him, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It was the day of the eclipse.
okay.
Right? So we watched the eclipse, and he was interested in it, but it was kind of like, it's kind of weird. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, does he have food poisoning?
Yeah.
And it just can't get through all the muscle. So then that evening because my mom's bougie, so she had the suite, like the big suite with a balcony and shit.
mean, she
and
should.
Get what you
my
deserve.
mom and my dad, they had all this shit, right? So then he goes out on the balcony with my little sister.
Okay.
And we're just in there. Listen, my family, we joke a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
And I look over and he's on one knee and I'm like, oh shit. But I'm staying quiet. They wanted their moment. So I was like, oh shit.
Oh my God.
He's fucking proposing. Yeah. And then they come in and they announce it and my mom freaks out and everybody freaks out. And I was like, yo. He's like, I've been nervous about it all day. And I was like, is this why you weren't eating?
That's awesome.
And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh my God, thank God. Because I thought you were about to die.
Yeah.
I was I thought he was sick. I was like, man, we're gonna have to bury him at sea. we're gonna have to leave him out here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was actually really dope. I was like, oh shit, son, he's proposing right now.
That is so cute.
I have two brothers now. I finally have two brothers. I got Alex and Andy. I got two white brothers.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Like in the family, married to my sisters.
That's awesome.
Andy is hilarious. Andy is hilarious.
Good.
Andy and Liz got married over Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
They were one of the first people to do that. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I wore a button-up shirt and some boxer shorts.
As every wedding should be.
So it was Alex's wedding. Remember I told you about how I had the officiant mic'd up.
Yeah.
And then when it came time for my mom to do the poem, the Cherokee poem, I believe it was. I was supposed to bring her a wireless mic.
Yeah.
She just started talking into this lady's chest. She was like, "Fuck waiting. We getting this shit done.
We can do this right here.
Yeah, we getting it popping. We getting it popping around here." Oh man. Oh man! Wait, the Caucasian
temperature.
Yeah,
Caucasian temperature. Well, one thing I will say, we'll get to that in a minute. Well, one thing I used to say to Andy all the time. So Andy would we would do like dinner over at Liz's house. So Liz is married to Andy, and so Andy would say something, and then everybody would be like, "Ooh." So then I would look at Alex and be like, "Did you not give him the dating a black chick handbook? Did you?" Like, you don't say that to a black woman. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you didn't give him the handbook, and that's I gave it to him. I did. Yeah. I'm like, dude, chapter 1, section B.
Yeah, right.
Paragraph 3B. Like, you can't. Oh man. I love my family.
You should.
I got a crazy ass family. I got a fucking like a programmer on one side. My two little sisters are me. They're in the anime.
Yeah.
They're in the games. They're into, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ashley's like first clear words was, "Can I kick you?"
Okay. All right.
First
Oh, I
sentence.
like her.
So like, and then you go on like Alex pops up, and this dude is like jacked to the gills. He's a fucking kickboxer. So I already love him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He looks like Captain America.
Okay.
With Thor's body.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Like legit. He looks like Captain America with Thor's body. I should pull up a picture of him, but I ain't.
She won.
I ain't gonna do that.
She
to him. I
won.
ain't gonna do that to him.
I give up.
Eats everything, right? Andy is, and he's smart as shit. Andy is smart as fuck. He's a musician. He's an excellent musician. He has a fucking, I think a Subaru WRX, but then he also has a fucking Miata.
Jesus.
He's in the Miata culture. Like like they hit home runs. They hit home. My two little sisters I've never been one of those dudes that's been like, yo, if anybody dates my little sister, like I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's certain people that I wouldn't let talk to my sister, and I'm like, yo, it ain't got nothing to do with me being a protective brother.
Yeah, it's got everything to do with you being.
Yeah, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
So
right.
so you don't get to talk to my sister. You know what I mean? Like I've seen the shit you do.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like my sisters hit home runs, dude. My older sister Sonia, like she's married to Sean. Sean is fucking amazing. One time my sister had a dream that he cheated on her. She woke up and slapped him.
Oh shit.
What? Oh, he was so pissed. He was so pissed. Man, Bubba, get your sister, man. That's what he calls you, Bubba. Bubba, get your sister. Oh, that shit was funny as hell. I got a crazy ass family though. But back to you and your whole life, Rylee. Rylee out here being a little tater thought.
Tater.
Why is it that you think that I know I apologize.
No, you're good.
Why is it that you think that guys exhibit some of the behavior that some of the dudes do? Like, okay, I have to fake interest or else I'm not going to be able to smash. Do you think that it comes from, is that a learned behavior? Like, did they try to get with somebody and tell the person, hey, this is just a hookup, and then that person was like, oh, well, never mind. So now they're like, oh, no, yo, I'm totally into you. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love macaroni and cheese. We can totally
Done.
I love soup. I'm addicted to soup too.
Oh my god. I do. I think it's something that maybe like one thing happened or they heard something from a friend where it happened or something. They were like, well, to prevent that, I can just do this. And it works. Like it works.
Does it? Mm-hmm. Is that what works on you?
No.
Well, not, maybe.
Listen, I got like 6 cans of soup in the kitchen right now. We can make this happen. We can get it popping.
No.
What you want? Chicken noodle? Yeah. You want lentil? Is lentil a soup?
Lentil is a soup.
Lentil? You want
yeah.
lentil? You want vegetable soup? I got alphabet soup. You can spell out shit. We can do whatever.
I'm a tomato bisque kind of girl.
I got clam chowder. I got tomato bisque. You want some toast? I got all that shit. I got you.
God.
I got you. You say less. Say no more. See, I treat you to the finer things in life.
Listen, I think that
And not none of that no name shit. I got Campbell's.
Oh, shit. It's done.
All
the
right.
podcast is over. Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching, everybody.
All right, thank you. Oh man.
No, yeah.
Do you like ramen? I mean, not ramen. Do you like pho?
Oh my
Pho?
god, pho. Yeah.
Do you like pho?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Oh, she said
Pho.
pho. Yeah. I
like
can't
pho.
stand you. I can't stand you. Right
I love it.
now. When I had Isla Vu, she's Vietnamese, and we were talking about it. And man, I love pho.
It's so good. It's the best comfort food.
Delish.
Like that. If I'm having a bad day, and it's
That'll do it. Okay, let me ask you another question. Since this is like probably the first and last time we're going to have a woman on Thursday show. I'm totally joking.
I've ruined it for everybody.
Actually, you set the bar too high. You set the bar too high. Nobody else can. So let me ask you this. One thing that I noticed that some women do is when they're upset,
Yeah.
they watch sad movies or listen to sad music. Is that something that you partake in?
No.
Okay. Do you know people that do that?
Yes.
Why do you think that is? Is it that you just want to feel worse?
No, I think what it is it's gonna sound crazy, but you know how good you feel after a really nice cry, where you just
I have no idea.
Okay, so this is what I do. I like not if I'm like super sad or whatever, but like if I'm just really stressed or if I have like a lot going on and I just feel like, oh God, I need to do something. Like I'm freaking out. I will.
Okay, that's a technical term. I got you.
Yeah. So I'll just.
The fuck was that?
Yeah. I'll go in my car and I'll drive around and I will listen to music and I will cry.
Do you listen to sad music to do that?
Doesn't have to be.
Okay.
Yeah. But like, I just get it out. And after I'm done crying, I'm like, God, I feel so much
You kind of
better.
sound like you're about to cry now.
I might, because there's not actually soup.
So having a good, what she said,
I said I might because there's not actually soup.
Oh man, don't worry, we'll get you some soup. I will fucking go puff you some soup. So after having a cry,
It's a good
you
stress reliever.
You tend to feel better.
Yeah, because you get it all out.
You know what else is a good stress reliever? Punching something. Like
I'm
a heavy
not big-
bag, like a heavy bag.
Yeah, it does it for
I
me.
am not big on taking out my aggression that way.
Okay.
But everybody does it differently. For some people that totally works.
Right.
For me, I bawl my eyes out and then I'm like, okay, I'm good. I feel so much better and I can process things better and think about the situation a lot more clearly when my emotions are kind of like taken care of.
I feel that. Me personally, I'm not a crier. I don't cry.
Like I said,
and I'm not
everybody's
saying
different.
that. I'm not saying that in a way of I'm too macho and you're a wimp if you cry.
No, yeah.
Like I've never felt like, oh, I need to cry. You know, from what I was told when I was a baby, I didn't cry. Apparently, my sisters used to try to get me to cry, and I'd just be like, make the mean face. Yeah, I'm not a crier.
Like,
it's not in my lexicon of things to do.
Right.
But I'm also not sad. Like I don't get sad. You know what I'm saying? I have a rule in life, right? Negative things get a maximum of 10 minutes of my life. That's it. After 10 minutes, okay, we're good. So I'll deal with it for 10 minutes. I'll give it maximum. Some things get a few seconds.
That's crazy. I wish I could.
Yeah,
I wish I could do that. I can't.
I feel like it's something that anyone can do. Not everyone should. Because for a lot of people, you're just bottling things up and pushing it down. And
that's why I cry.
Yeah,
is because it's bottled up.
Yeah. See, for me, that's not what I'm doing. Like I'm not bottling it up. I'm literally just releasing it out into the world. You know what I mean? It's got that 10 minutes. If I need to punch a heavy bag for 10 minutes, okay. Or if I need to just sit and think on it for a few minutes, I'll do that. But once I've done that, I'm not going to let it, because what is an hour of your life worth? Oh, wait a minute, real quick. Andy is up in the chat. My other brother is up in the chat, and he is a new father. Yes. So he gets the foghorn. He gets the foghorn for sure. What up, Andy? He said sad music helps get the sadness out.
See, and my girl Kelsey agrees. A good cry is the best. It really does help you.
Here's the thing. Okay, first of all, estrogen twins, calm the fuck down. I'm not arguing with y'all. Like, I'm just saying, for me,
I didn't mean it like that.
I did. Like the way she said it, she was like, and Kelsey's on my side too.
No. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah. Calm down, ovary twins. Like, y'all need to relax a little bit.
No, it wasn't like that at all.
Oh shit, Patrice is in here and Coco is in here. We got two moms in here. Shout out to Coco, Bonnenberg, Berdin. And my sister Patrice, who is a mom. Mothers get a round of applause in the chat. For those that are new here. If you don't know, we give moms a round of applause. I don't know why I had the camera on y'all. Chocolate Girl Wonder said exactly. Sometimes I need a little nudge getting my emotions out so I can move on. Yeah, I totally understand that. I 100% understand that. Mom, we already gave you a round of applause, but you know what? We'll give you another one. We'll give you another one.
She can't get enough.
Yeah, we'll give you another one. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's just, so I'm a believer of yin and yang, right? When the pendulum swings in favor of one, it eventually swings in favor of the other. Mm-hmm. So opposites exist. So if having a good cry is good for you, there has to exist people that aren't criers.
Yeah.
I just happen to be on that side of things. Yeah. Now, at the same time, I'm definitely not a person who is like, oh, if you cry, you're a wimp, or I'm not like that. Dude, cry. Mm-hmm. Do what you got to do. Like, if my homies are crying, cry, man. If you need to cry on my shoulder, cry on my shoulder. It's, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Amen.
I used to have a saying that says a strong man sheds blood before tears. And I didn't have that saying. I saw it tattooed on somebody, and then I was like, I'm taking that. And people would mistake. I would tell them, understand what I'm saying, though. I'm not saying don't cry, but do what you can to fix the situation before you cry.
But even so, I feel like that's not even necessary because crying is it's just an emotional like release, just like anything else is. I think that we as a society has we've kind of made crying look like it's a very weak thing to do when it's really not.
My sister Patrice said, I'm not either. And I don't know why I had the camera on me while you were
Oh, it's
talking.
okay.
My apologies.
No, it's
My
okay.
apologies. You know what? I'm going to bless you with a lower third one time.
Oh, thank you so
There you go.
much.
Boom.
Check
Boom.
it out.
Boom. You ain't special, though, because I'm giving pun one, too. Bam!
But no, I really do think that it has to do with this whole, like, again, it comes back to like the toxic masculinity thing where they're like, no, man, like,
Yeah.
can't do that because you're not a real man. If you like, no.
A lot of times,
like,
those people that do that cry in their rooms.
let them cry.
Like with nobody around like that. So
I hate
the
that-
ones that down people really quick,
Yeah.
the ones that down people for crying are probably in their rooms crying.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like there's a lot of that. Like, have you noticed a lot of these political figures, religious figures that are hating on our alphabet brothers and sisters, you know, the LGBTQ community.
LGBTQ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LGBTQ.
And then there's a plus.
Yeah.
A lot of the people that end up hating on that community, like it comes out that they are sleeping with people from that community.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of that. There was a lot of like religious people. Oh, if you're gay, you're going to hell, blah, 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 blah. And then they find all this gay porn on their computer and find out that they're dating some dude or sleeping with some dude. And it's like, why are you, is that self-hate?
They're
like,
projecting their insecurities. on
And I
other
feel like it's
people.
that same thing with people that like, oh, you're a wimp if you cry, or no, fuck that, I don't cry. I feel like that's that same thing. Like these people are also, it's almost like leading a double life.
No, if you have to cry, if you feel like crying, cry.
Oh, and my other sister, Sanyette, said hi. Really quick, not to cut you off. Sanyette is, I'm guessing, watching with Patrice. So,
Hello.
round of applause.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yep.
So Elizabeth Polk, who's that?
That's my sister.
That's your sister?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yes. That's what I do. That's-
What'd she say?
She says, I watch horror movies or disturbing creepypasta stuff when I'm sad. That is exactly
And then, really
what I
quick,
do.
since you wanted to jump in there, let me get my part. And then Andy said, Liz, you also do that when you're not sad, though.
Same. But same.
Oh my God. My mom says cry if you need to. And then later she said, then get up and evaluate the problem, fix it, and move on.
That's what I said earlier. When I cry, I let out all the emotional aspects of it, and then I'm able to process things better. And I'm able to think more clearly.
And then you eat soup.
And then I eat soup.
How do you process stuff, Mr. Pun Fu? If you don't mind me asking.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, how do
We've
you-
talked
how do you-
about this stuff before.
We have. Kelsey actually said that she's having deja vu. Like we've talked about this before. And we have.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's my fucking podcast. We talk about what we want. I'm totally joking, Kelsey. We love you. Yeah. How do you process stuff, Pun?
I don't know if this is weird, but
The
like
weird is
I'll,
better.
But like I'll cry. Like I'm a crier. Like, you know, I have no shame in that. Like whatever. But like I'll also
Did Rylee just rub your back? He's not.
She did.
He's not crying right
No, I
now,
know.
Rylee. Like he's
I am
not-
showing my support.
Oh, is that what you're
crying.
doing? Is that what you're doing?
I'll
Okay.
also be hitting the heavy bag.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like so.
So it's a twofold
Yeah, like
situation.
I'll,
Gotcha.
I'll be crying, but
While you're hitting the heavy bag.
yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I'm here for that.
yeah.
I am. I really am. I'm here for that. I've had guys when I owned my martial arts schools. I've had guys that have had terrible days and will come in and hit the pads and then will start tearing up. And you know, I don't say shit about
Yeah.
it. Like, yo, just keep hitting the pads.
Or
You know what I mean?
something that, like, for example, like when like doing the steps down in the park.
Right.
There were times within the last year that I've, you know, would have like those days where like something comes up or like you think about something and like, you know, you just start tearing up. But
Dude, that was you about to pass out. That wasn't from those 200 and something steps. But
you know what I mean? Like I'll be doing something that's physically getting that frustration out too.
Right.
Not just crying. So like
that's fascinating.
Yeah.
I like that. Hit the heavy bag while crying. If you're dealing with something, try hitting the heavy bag while crying. Nothing wrong with that. I personally, Play video games. That's like my thing. Like if something bothers me, like I said, I give negative stuff 10 minutes, and then so my rule is the 10 minutes maximum.
Okay.
Let it, do wherever that takes me. We do that, and then I do something that I enjoy, something that's important to me that I really enjoy, like video games or DJing or dancing or giving Rylee soup or
give me all of the serotonin, please.
The soup. Liz said it's all about taking the energy from the emotion and rerouting it into something you can physically control. And then Peppy No Neck said, real men cry.
Yes.
Or shouldn't be afraid to.
Yeah, shouldn't be afraid to. Because I ain't crying shit. I'm joking. Yeah. I'm joking.
I welcome men that are able to cry.
Listen, first of all, really quick, I want to do a quick little shout out to Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Because Kelsey is watching us on every platform.
Holy shit.
She's watching us on Facebook. Wow. She's watching us on Instagram, and she's watching us on YouTube.
I ain't even gonna lie. Does that elevate her to #1 fan status?
She's getting close. She's
been there all night.
She's
been there all night.
But she's also probably like eyeballing us so she can kill us. I'm joking. She's not on Twitch though.
Are we streaming on Twitch?
We're on Twitch as well.
Oh shit! Hey.
Why do you have a Twitch account?
No, I don't.
We're streaming on Twitch. We stream everywhere. Like I don't know if anybody's chatting on a Twitch.
So Coco or John just said Coco is asking him to cry right the fuck now.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Oh my God. Coco was asking John to cry right now? That sounds like Coco. Yeah. Sounds like Coco. So one time me and John were DJing at a club, right? I'm not going to put the name of the club on blast, but we were DJing and we DJed all night and it was a decent night. And then at the end of the night, we didn't get paid like the amount that we should have gotten paid. And so we're loading the stuff in the car and we're tired. Like we had to lug so much shit. Sure. We're tired. And then John was like, yeah, this is the amount that we got. And it was supposed to be like double that or something like that. Right. So Coco walks back in there. And I
remember.
I don't know what the fuck she said, but she came out with the rest of the money and then some, and she was like, they didn't know what to do when the Peruvian beast started rolling on. Oh man, yo, Coco is off the chain. Andre Leon is in the chat. Andre, what's cracking, man? What's cracking? Was crack-a-lacking. Yeah, Coco came out and had all of the money and then some. Like it wasn't shit, dude. I was like, remind me not to get on
right.
And John was like, that's my little mama.
Yeah, right. Hey.
Oh man. Oh boy. Those were the days. Back when you could stay out past a certain time.
Yeah, right. We weren't grounded.
Coco said, don't fuck with my family's money.
I mean, that's
Oh my God. Yo, Coco's sister is Chinese, right?
Okay.
So Coco's she was adopted to Amsterdam.
Okay.
So she's Dutch. So she's Peruvian, born in Peru, if I'm not mistaken. And then she was the first child to be adopted from Peru to the Netherlands. She's in the newspaper and everything. But all of her siblings are all like from different places. Her sister's Chinese. So her sister came out to visit, Rylee, and we're at Shooters.
Oh, jeez.
And Rylee probably doesn't remember this. Coco probably doesn't remember this. But there was like a split second where there was a couple of Chinese people that were there, and I knew them. And they were kind of talking to Rylee in Chinese.
Okay.
And she kind of wasn't paying attention to them. She doesn't speak Chinese.
Oh, shit.
She speaks Dutch.
Yeah.
So they're kind of talking to her, like asking her stuff, and I'm like standing there, and I'm like, she's not looking at them really. So I asked them, I'm like, are y'all talking to her? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, she doesn't know Chinese.
Yeah.
And they're like, she's Chinese. We know our people.
Yeah.
We know what our people look like. And I'm like, yeah, but she's from fucking
the Netherlands.
The Netherlands, fam. Like she's from fucking Amsterdam, dude. She don't. I was like, she don't speak no. I taught her a few Chinese words, like literally. Yeah, I taught her a few Chinese words. I was like, she don't speak no fucking Chinese, man. She's from Amsterdam. They're like, oh. It's kind of like when I was in the Spanish club with Herb. Dude was talking to me for like a half hour. And Herb was like, "You speak Spanish?" I'm like, "No."
They smile.
Dude was talking to me for like literally a half hour, and whenever he would smile and laugh, I would smile and laugh. And like I had no idea what he was talking about. Picked up a couple things here and there, just because Portuguese is very similar.
Yeah.
But I had no idea what he was saying. He was speaking really fast. I couldn't really had no idea. And then Herb comes up, and Herb and Chew come up, and they just join in the conversation. So they're just talking. And then probably like about 5 minutes after they get there, they're like, "Wait a minute, Thaiger, you speak Spanish?" And I'm like, "No." They're like, "Well, how the fuck are you over here?" I was like, "Listen, man, he was smiling,
laugh, right?
Yeah, he didn't mean me any harm, and he was smiling, so he laughed, I laughed." You speak any other languages, Rylee?
Fluently, no. I know a little bit of Spanish. I've tried really hard to learn Spanish. I'm trying to become fluent in it.
People always mistake you for Spanish, right?
They do.
And what, if you don't mind me asking, what are you actually?
That I know of, I've been told I'm Irish, Scottish, and Slovenian.
Ooh, Slovenian. Slovenian.
I get this question a lot.
I know.
So
when we
much.
went to get cookies that one time, you were like, "What do you think I am?" You were drunk.
Yes.
You were like, "What do you think?" So she's in her pantsuit leaning on me. I gave her the arm, so she's got the arm though. So she's leaning on me in the pantsuit. We get to the stairs of Insomnia Cookies. She's going up the stairs, leaning back on me, and then she's like, "What do you think I am?" Because she always asks for Shakira. And I always play Shakira for her. I always.
Why not?
Now here's the thing: I give her a hard time because I ain't gonna just do what the fuck you tell me to do
for sure.
without talking some shit to you. But I always play Shakira, right?
Yeah.
But I always be
you
like,
do.
"Yo, get the fuck out of here! I'm not doing that shit." And she always gets pissed, and then I'll play it, and then she'll come running back in. And so she's like, "What do you think I am?" And I was like, "The fuck if I have no idea." What do you think people think I am? And I was like, "They probably think you're Spanish because you always want Shakira." And she's like, "I'm not at all." And I was like, "Okay." Guess
like
what
my
I am.
favorite
I was like, I am not doing
You make
this.
me sound so hostile. I know for sure that is not how I was talking.
I can guarantee that's exactly how you sound.
No.
Who you want to believe, the sober person or the one
Listen.
that didn't even remember leaning on me?
I never leaned. I leaned. But listen. It wasn't.
Oh, Andre, thank you. He said digging the hoodie. Let me move the mug out of the way so people can marvel at the exquisiteness that is my hoodie. Now, what were you saying? Rylee? Get out of the chat. That's Pun's job.
I wanted to see it.
Okay, well, quit being nosy. Okay, what were you saying?
I don't know what was I saying.
Come on, ADD.
I told you to keep me on track, and here you are.
I am. I've been trying to keep you on track, but you keep staring at the chat.
Talking about leanings and pantsuits and.
At least we're not talking about entanglements.
Yeah,
Entanglements.
hey.
Right? I mean, we could just. We don't need to discuss no entanglements. Fuck them entanglements. Man, we might have to wrap it up. We've been streaming.
What are we doing?
We only talked about one conspiracy.
Did we?
did.
That's all right, because we'll just bring her back and we'll talk about more. We're going on 3 hours.
We are.
Holy shit!
Yeah, we're going on 3 hours. And I just want to point out that to everyone that Rylee was worried about coming on.
I was.
Because she didn't think that she was going to do well at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I kept telling you, dude, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I was extremely nervous. I had butterflies. As soon as like the timer went to like 2 minutes, I had butterflies, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna."
The butterflies are because you were anticipating soup. That's what it was.
That's what it was, and I still haven't got it.
100% what it is. We'll get you some soup. We'll
or
get you
mac
some
and
soup
cheese.
after the stream. We'll figure out a way to get you some soup.
You know what's sick is I already ate mac and cheese today, and I'm like, I could go for some mac and cheese right now.
You rolled up in here with a whole Popeye's chicken meal. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so for those that don't know, when Rylee got here, she had a whole ass Popeye's chicken meal, and up until the like 2 second warning, she had like Popeye's chicken over there on the table. There's probably still chicken grease on the fucking table.
There is none. I wiped it. Well.
Oh my god!
The surface, it's fine.
She's like, I wiped it down well.
My sweet tea lid is.
Liz said you did great.
Oh, babe, thank you.
Kelsey said, she's a dream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh, so here's the thing: don't get carried away, people, because this isn't going to turn into two mammals and one lady podcast. Although I am planning, just so people know, I am planning to do maybe Maybe we'll do it once a month, and we'll just do a long format. We'll have her on maybe once a month and just do a long format like this,
Oh my God, I'd
and
love
just kind of
that.
let it go where it's going to go. I am going to bring you back because I've been talking to you about it for a while.
Yeah.
She's one of the people. So when Gonzo's wife was like, "You need to get some women on here," and I'm like, "Listen, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I got this. You know what I mean?" Rylee, you've been one of the people since before I started this. I told you I was going to do it, and I told you I wanted to get you on here.
Yeah.
So so this isn't like a random thing. I mean, today was kind of random, but this isn't like a random. I didn't do it because people told me to.
Yeah.
Right.
This was already in the works.
And
No,
not
like-
even knowing that, what did I tell you after?
Oh, when
was that,
we went
last
to
Tuesday?
it was like last Tuesday. You were like, "Yo, we should get her on," because y'all
Yeah.
started
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah.
And I
'cause-
didn't even know, like,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
was one of.
Oh yeah. She's
You know what I mean?
somebody-
I didn't know that.
So
that's
most
just
of the
kind
time, the people that I have on Thursday, right, are people that I know. I have great conversations with usually. You know what I mean? I always have
Yeah.
great. Even in a club, we have dope conversations.
We do.
You know what I mean? Even when she's drunk and leaning on me and we're getting cookies, we have dope conversations. Although that night, the funny thing about that night, we got the cookies, right? I felt so used. So we go to get the cookies, right? And I'm like, "Yo, this is the homie. I'm gonna pay for the cookie. No,
Yeah,
here,
right? Yeah.
Take my card. Got 12 cookies. Old girl took her cookies and dipped.
Oh shit!
Like
We went
dip
right
mode.
back to
I was like,
our
shit.
show.
She went right back up in the VIP section.
Well, at least-
I didn't, and the only time I heard from her, she came back for the other cookie and then dipped again. I was like, damn.
I mean, she is working though. Like, you know.
No. She wasn't
No,
working.
I was
you
not
were-
working.
yeah, she was
Shit,
on that
I was
night.
not working.
Yeah, she was just there. She
I was just there to support.
Yeah. So and then she just dipped and was just like it was the equivalent of
Okay.
like buying a chick a drink.
Yeah.
And then she
Listen.
just dips with her friends. But
At
this
least
was-
you
but this
got
was
the
cookies.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of cookies, and I didn't eat them all. I
Because-
was just handing them out to people. But here's the thing. Here's her saving grace.
I bought 'em.
The next time she got cookies, the next time we got cookies, she paid.
There you go.
So we trade off.
Yeah,
We go
yeah.
back. We go
'Cause
back and forth.
I'm a fair bitch, and I'm not gonna do that.
fair bitch.
I'm a fair bitch. I
Oh,
will
my God.
always make sure to go 50-50.
I mean, hey, you know,
50-50.
that's right.
Yeah,
Fitty.
bitty bitty.
At least you
Fitty,
got
fitty.
your cookies. We went Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah. What
Oh,
happened?
yeah,
What
you guys
happened?
hit me up
what
about
happened?
that.
What happened? Well, see, Pun took some cookies home.
I did.
Why don't you tell us what happened to those cookies, Pun?
I was left with one.
Out of how
because,
many? You left with
I brought
like 6 or something, right?
No, I brought 4.
Okay.
The one chocolate or the peanut butter chunk.
Right.
Two
Two M&Ms.
M&Ms, and then one of the snickerdoodles.
Yes.
So I'm like, sweet. I had some here when we were watching the fight.
Wait, real quick side note. The reason we got the snickerdoodles, Rylee, is because I figured
Yeah.
I might see you downtown, and I know you like the snickerdoodles.
I love the
Because
snickerdoodles.
I'm the homie like that.
I know, and I know you
Snickerdoodles are
love
amazing though.
you love to get your
That's a-
cookies, and then he loves to get a brownie as
Yeah,
well.
I always get a brownie.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Pun.
So, because I had some while we were watching the fights, and then I left.
Okay.
So I leave the box on the freaking table. Wake up in the morning. I'm like, sweet, about to have some cookies,
Right.
and there was one.
John said you guys are making me want cookies.
Oh my god, go get some
Because
cookies.
the-
There was
the kids-
one left,
The kids
and by kids he means his parents.
decided to partake, which I should have known better, because there is a rule that, like, look, anything left on the kitchen table is fair game. If it's not like specifically
in the-
said,
in the
hey, don't touch
Capasso
this.
household?
So you can't even be mad.
But
So I could've-
you woke up
yeah.
and thought you was about to get
I-
some cookies, and you walked in there and looked, and it was
And I
like,
was like,
Surprise, motherfucker.
exactly. And I was like, fuck, I forgot to
Peppy No Neck said, I ate one.
who else would have? It's you and Jackie. I know who did it.
Oh my god, he said
Like-
that, he said that shit like it was a great revelation.
At
I ate one.
At least they left me one of the M&M cookies.
Right.
So they did that.
So you can't be 100%
It's
mad.
not that I was mad. It's just I was like, fuck, I forgot.
Just slightly perturbed.
I should have brought him upstairs with me.
You should have.
Yeah.
You 100% should have.
Don't know why you didn't.
Oh man,
Drop the ball.
Yeah,
Drop the ball.
you
Wasn't
really
on top
did.
of my game.
you gotta stay on top of your game, Pun. I
Yeah,
feel
you
like
know what?
I feel like especially you of all people, like you got to be on top of these things.
I was falling asleep here. Like I don't know. I was tired. I had the wedding on Saturday.
It was a draining day.
Yeah. So
It was one of those days.
indeed one of those days.
You know what might make that a little bit better is if you bless us with a couple of these jokes real quick before we get out of here. A couple of these jokes. Rylee hasn't experienced joke time yet, so at the end of the show, a lot of times we do like really cheesy jokes.
Oh, I love it.
So we do like popsicle jokes, or sometimes dad jokes, or just jokes in general.
This one.
Also, real quick, shout out to my homie Chinba. So he's from Mongolia.
Oh,
and he's the homie from out on the island. He was out on the island last season. Super cool guy. And my plan was to go out to Mongolia this season because I think it's in June, if I'm not mistaken. Chimba, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Like in June, they have this festival where they like do horse races. Mm-hmm. And this ain't the Kentucky Derby. Like they're just out there racing in the fucking field. And a lot of times it's like little kids on these big ass, well, the horses aren't that big. So Mongolian horses aren't very large, but these kids, and they fall off and break bones, but they also wrestle. So like they wrestle each other in this big like arena, but they also just wrestle in the street too. And I was like, I want to go there and wrestle. Bro, Mongolia fascinates me.
There's so many layers to this.
Like if you're just out like in the
when you're done.
Okay, if you're just out there, like let's say you're out in like the wildlands, right? And they have their huts. I can't think of the name of the actual structures, but like if you're just out there, you can just go in someone's hut, like take a nap.
Like a yurt?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
You can just go in there, take a nap, eat some food if you need to, and like if they come home and you're in there, like let's say you're in there sleeping, it won't make no noise. You wake up, they'll give you some food, and then you dip. Yeah.
I need to get out of America for a minute.
Right.
I need to go experience anything other than this.
Kelsey said they're match races. Match races. And there's like little kids just tied to these fucking horses a lot of times, just running.
Jesus.
And they're in like this thick, like the stuff they're wearing is thick, so their arms are just kind of like, yeah, it's bananas. It's bananas. You got these jokes for me, man? One time.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get it in. Let's get it in.
Jesus Christ. All right. Wait, where'd they go? I had a whole bunch of good ones, and then something happened. Wait a second. Hold on.
Okay. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do, sir.
Like there was a whole.
I mean,
there we go. Okay.
There, you got them. You got them. All right. Here we go with the jokes.
How do you make a milkshake?
Oh boy. How do you make a milkshake?
Take a cow to a horror show. Oh, we never said they were good. Never said they were good.
Oh boy.
See.
I'm going to try to do these straight-faced.
Oh, really?
Oh, you're going to straight face it the whole time? Don't do that. That's no fun. Okay, first of all.
Here we go. What are the smartest animals?
I don't know. What are the smartest animals?
Fish, because they stay in schools.
So stupid.
Oh, man. All right. What does a boat do when it's sick?
I don't know. What does a boat do when it's sick?
It goes to the dock. Oh, man.
I can do that too.
So bad.
I can do that too.
Holy crap.
Why do owls always get invited to bird parties?
I don't know. Why do owls always get invited to bird parties?
Because they are such a hoot.
She couldn't keep a straight face.
Right?
No, she couldn't do it. She couldn't do it.
What kind of band plays snappy music?
I don't know. What kind of bands play snappy music?
A rubber band.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Man.
Oh boy.
I secretly love these.
Me too.
Secretly love them.
Me too. 100%. You got a couple more for us?
Yeah.
Make them good.
Yeah. That's the thing. What's a kite's favorite instrument?
I don't know. What is a kite's favorite instrument?
The strings.
That was actually pretty decent. Oh man!
Should we
that
do
was
one
bad.
more?
Let's do one more, and then we're out of here.
All right. Let's see it. So it's got to be a good one, right?
Yeah. 100% has to be a good one. Or a good,
Here we
bad
go.
one.
What animal has the best sense of time?
I don't know what animal has the best sense of time.
A watchdog.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Holy crap. Wow.
That note.
Yep. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the Two Endangered Mammals podcast, the #1 podcast in my duplex. I am your amazing host, the charming Mr. Thaiger Adinaldo. Mr. Pun, thank you for being here with me today, man. Thank you for sharing your jokes.
Oh, you know.
Why don't you go ahead and tell these people how they can get in touch with you, good sir?
On Instagram at Punfu Panda and on Facebook, Punk Capasa.
And our special guest for today, the beautiful, the intelligent, the hyperactive, the ADD, the wonderful Mrs. Rylee Soup. How can they get in touch with you, ma'am?
You guys can find me on Instagram at RyleeM13 or on Snapchat at SoupAddict13.
Because she's addicted to soup.
I am, baby. Ain't never gonna change.
She's 100% addicted to soup. If you want to reach me, you can find me at Thaiger39. That's THAIGER 39. And you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Grubhub. You can find me at Thaiger39.com. You can find me on Twitch at Thaiger39. You can find me on YouTube at Thaiger39. You can find me on Tinder. You can find me on Bubble. You can find me on Black People Meet. You can find me on Farmers Only.
You forgot Christian Mingle.
You can find me on Christian Mingle.
AIM.
You can also find me DJing this weekend at Velvet Dog on Friday.
Hey.
You can find me DJing at Barley House on Saturday for the Browns game.
Oh, that's Sunday.
Oh, that's Sunday.
Sunday.
You can find me DJing Barley House Sunday for the Browns game. With me will be Mrs. Rylee Soup.
I'll be there. Come see me too.
Soups. Make sure you come see her, and if you come in, make sure you tip her.
Please.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. There will be a new deep dive going up probably next week. Probably not Monday, probably Tuesday or something like that. I'll let you know who it is after we do it. It's going to be a pretty special one. And yeah, after that, this is the Two Endangered Mammals and guest. And we are signing out. Peace.